YouTube.
Oh, guys, it's your boy Papa Pro 45.
It's your DM, Courtesy Papa Fire 45782. Coming at
I'm
you.
the nigger elf.
Oh my god, Alejandro. Oh my god. I hate you to some ultimate degree.
It's not like these are monetized.
Yeah, they are. Well, actually, no, they're not, so good point.
Yeah, we play too much. We
Shit.
play copyrighted music.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm about to play the Nier Automata soundtrack.
Maybe. Oh, ooh, are you sure it's not gonna trigger you, Jeremy?
It's okay. No, I like the soundtrack.
Okay, Jonathan, well, you can go ahead and explain.
Okay, so when we last left our heroes, they had just been greeted by the what seems to be giant direwolf, known as Fenrir, who seems to be the leader of the Fang Spurn tribe.
It's a little bit of an asshole.
You didn't tell us that much.
Yeah, you did.
We were never actually introduced to Fenrir.
Yes, we were.
Yeah, you were.
Bitch, we
Yeah,
are laying on her.
I never asked for a name. I don't think
She
anyone else
told
did.
us the name.
After meeting with the tribe, seemingly with no introduction needed.
No, because she said the name. That's why I said, the cocky bastard.
The
'Cause-
the lion's mane has been
Don't call us that.
you guys
I'd
can
rather
choose a
be
name
known
for
as-
yourself.
Jonathan, you don't need a name. Stop making it like
you guys
need.
are so lame.
You're so lame.
Jonathan, just call us.
That's so Raven.
Yeah, but the dream team has
See
been
the fellow, the guys in the group.
has faced the trials from Fenrir, and now has
Just call
fallen
us the
asleep
boys.
on
We're
her
back in town, I heard.
fallen asleep on her pelt, only to be awakened moments before.
Wait, only to awaken before we lay down.
He's
All of you see the face of Jillian, the halfling dressed in this. these
Yo, what up,
leaves that
Jilly
cover
Bean?
Her whole entire body. She has a soft face, although she seems to be quite old, with gray hair drooping down the side of her back.
I like how the descriptions come in after the episode where she appears.
That's fine. I wasn't paying attention the first time.
Let's be
As
honest.
you hear the howl echo through the root chamber, as you hear the voice in your head say, "Now arise." As you stand up, you see Jillian with a bowl.
How do you want to do that, Jeremy?
A wooden bowl in her hand, and you can see a soft glow of orange coming out from the top of this bowl.
I look at my arm while I was here.
I
You
look at
also
my
see
neck
it-
where I was bitten.
You also see a similar orange. You also see a similar or roll a Dexter. No, I'm just.
That's what no Alejandro to his neck. He's like, I want to look at my neck.
You also see a similar orange glow coming off of your neck and from your arm, and from Peanut's chest, from underneath the armor.
Peanut, put a shirt on.
Peanut's
Except from underneath the armor.
It's a joke, Jonathan. Calm down.
Peanut pulls up her shirt. Look at guys.
We need more nudity in our team.
Says the guy not
Oh
wearing
my gosh.
pants.
Remember the shark movie?
He's
It's
still
camp.
mute though.
As Jillian approaches, she holds this bowl out in front of you. Now, for the second part of your trial, you must drink this and survive.
I'm gonna crack their cotton save.
This is Belladonna, Wolf's Bane. And this will quell the wolf within you, so it cannot be reawoken.
Is there a risk?
It is extremely poisonous to lycanthropes, which you all are currently.
So I still have that 15 strength
And also
modifier.
technically
Gotcha.
humans. So, I mean,
No, your 15 strength has been drained of you, but you're still considered cursed.
That's bullshit.
Hang on, everyone. I want to have a powwow.
Matub's not quite standing up
Take as much
straight.
time as you need.
He's
I drink it, Jonathan.
No. Hey, I can't stop you.
Do you?
This doesn't have time for this.
As you beckon Jillian forth, she walks over to you and lean your head back as she begins to pour she puts the bowl to your lips as she pours it back. I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw. As soon as it hits your tongue, it begins to burn. As it hits the back of your throat, you feel your throat almost light on fire. As you feel your skin begin to peel from the inside of you, as it just rips the inside of your stomach.
I got a 10, Johnny.
Die.
It's gonna be fun when Jonathan didn't kill my character last episode, but he does it in this episode at the beginning.
I'm gonna fuck you up real
Oh,
good.
that's not a D10.
Hey, John, if it's anything over 1 damage, I'm dead.
I know.
Well, I don't know.
You take.
Is poison down you?
Just tell me I'm dead, Jonathan.
You take 29 damage.
Cool, Jonathan. I had 1 health. Bitch.
I know.
Well, no. Also,
Just
if
take
it
it
did
down.
double, if it did double your damage, you
Stand
could
up,
have insta killed you.
Jillian-
So I mean,
And Jillian. Wait, you're at 1 health. Oh, you're not at 1 health.
Yeah, I was. You said I was at 1 health last time.
Oh yeah, you're right. I just said 1 health. Yeah. All right. So as she pours it down, you see Varys just grip at his chest and his throat. As soon as he starts coughing, as you see him just drop to his knees and down to the ground.
I say, Varys, you all right there, buddy?
As you see Jillian drop down to the ground and immediately just touch his head, as you see a green glow just wash over him, as you see his veins all over his body pulse with this dark purple or dark orange. But as she does, you see the green flow throughout him. As Varys, you heal up.
0 hit points.
You heal up 8 hit points.
I want to kneel down to Peanut. I want to talk to her.
Hi.
Peanut. I
Yeah.
have a hand on her shoulder.
And she puts her hand on yours.
This is going to be some strong stuff. I believe you.
Varys, you are
I wanna
unconscious.
Inspire her. Varys, I mean, when
You see Varys laying on the ground. You see
Varys is already done. When
Your friend will be okay.
what?
I want to order the strongest thing they got. I want to inspire him too.
Are you inspiring Peanut?
Yeah, inspire both.
Oh, okay. Was it D6, right? Yeah, it's a D6.
They can now add a D6 to their saving throw.
Okay.
I think it does work on saving throws.
It is? Yeah, it works on.
I can't use cutting words on saving.
No. If
No,
D20 works on.
because-
Your inspiration works on all D20 rolls.
Any D20 roll.
Yeah, I know. That's amazing.
I need to use this more. I know. It's hard to predict.
Your friend might have to take a second dose, but you should be okay.
Alright, fuck me up, fam.
As you see Jillian walk over to you with the same bowl, as she pushes it against your beak, to the side of your beak, as she pours it in. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Well.
12? 12 plus something, or just 12?
Just 12.
Just
I don't have a
12.
con- I don't have a
Just-
con modifier.
Yeah, you do.
No, it's 0 for saving throws.
No, it's plus.
It's plus, should be plus your regular Constitution
Yeah,
modifier.
it should be plus.
Yeah. I have 0 constitution.
I thought you had a.
modifier.
I
I think you
thought
have
you.
like a +2.
I have a -2 to strength.
Wow, I thought he had a plus 3.
5 to charisma and a +5 to dex and a +1 to wisdom. Everything else I have a 0 or a negative.
I think you had a positive con modifier. Okay.
The reason my stats are so good is because of
Alright,
proficiencies.
You remember the damage you took from the fight?
Yeah, I saved everything.
All right, you take 29 damage.
Ooh. I'm down.
All right.
I'm alive. But
As you go down, as she pours it on, she catches your head. But as you see your feather, you don't see your feathers, but you see underneath his feathers an orange glow pulse underneath him. As Jillian catches the back of his head, as she touches his, and you see the green flow, what once was the orange. As you heal up, a D8. It's a D12. No, I'm just kidding. As you heal up 6 hit points. As she lays you down, you feel the back of your head hit the back of the fur pelt of Fenrir, but you are unconscious.
Oh, okay.
Are they gonna wake us
Windhelm.
up or?
As you hear Jillian saying, Windhelm, are you ready?
I take the ring off just in case, Jonathan.
Okay.
Because you never know.
What are you doing?
This ring gives me resistance to the poison. I fear it won't affect me if I wear it.
Quite smart. As she puts the bowl close to your face. Are you ready?
I've died once.
As she puts the bowl, you are at 1 hit point right now.
I'm aware.
Okay. As she puts the bowl to your lips, as she pulls back and she puts back your head. Roll a Constitution saving throw, and you have a D6 to add. Remember.
Yes, I know. And then roll the d6.
It's gonna be funny when you're not supposed to pass this.
Well, I got 13 plus 5, which is 18 plus 6, which is 24.
21.
24.
24. as the poison hits the back of as it hits your tongue and hits the back of your throat, you feel the burning and you feel the sensation of your flesh being ripped. But as you do, you feel the strength being sapped from your body as your limbs go almost limp to your side. But you stand. As you see the bright orange glow from your arm turn a dim, almost like a blood orange, but it's dim.
Like it's like a scab now.
Sort of. It still glows.
Yeah.
As you hear the howl, I see you are strong enough to withstand it.
Barely.
Peanut, it is your turn. As you see Jillian kneel, as you see Peanut is almost on, like, already trembling. I'm ready.
As she saw two of her friends just take a dive.
No, I'll hold her hand if she wants.
As you see her readily grab your hand, as you see her tilt her head back, as... Oh, hell! Well, an 18 plus freaking, I think she has like a minus, I think she has
She
a
also
plus
has
one.
an inspiration die.
Yeah, she's gonna use it.
Well, I mean, there's no point in not using it.
Yeah, it's gonna go in 10 minutes. As you see her take it, as you see the orange again pulse throughout her body, as she screams in pain. But as she does, you see her lay back, but as she does, Jillian grabs her. But her eyes are still open. As the dose finishes, she stands upright next to you, squeezing your hand very tightly.
That's my girl.
As soon as the bowl retracts from her lips, you hear her gasp. Good job, Peanut. I knew you were strong. You heard Jillian say.
I just give her hand a squeeze.
Please.
Yeah, well, I mean, fucking Varys and Lasagna are asleep, so I don't have to worry about that.
It's
Yeah.
time now.
You
Nappy
too.
time.
As you hear the howl, you two, Windhelm and Peanut, you two are the only ones strong enough to withstand this. Which one of you do you think is the strongest?
Hit point wise or strength wise?
It's both.
I've got a singular hit point left.
Well, left, but
Me.
He is.
I like how she said withstand this, and then Jonathan doesn't explain what this is.
Withstand this, and he boosts
Is
me.
it a weapon?
No, which one of you is the strongest? You're the strongest to withstand this.
Me.
Withstand
I
what?
The poison. Windhelm, where your poison ring once was, you feel spikes dig into the finger where the ring once was. As you see the glowing red eyes and the ears pointed back off the back of this gray ring that is now locked into your index finger.
look how Lex is getting all the items.
And then Lex complaining about
I
other
thought.
bullshit items.
Well, first off, I don't want to be a werewolf. If that's what this is about. But
Do you not wish to wield this power of the lycanthrope?
no, I don't believe.
Do you think your friends are strong enough to withstand it?
I do not believe they're strong enough of mind or will, or strength, body, mind or body.
Yeah, Win helps a dick though.
Yeah, I'm a dick.
Usual though.
If it's a curse I must bear, then bear it I will. But
You do not have to bear it if you do not wish to. But I feel you four may be stronger than most. Not all get this chance.
I don't want this chance.
Peanut. Druid of the Grasslands. Are you strong enough? As Peanut looks to you, Windhelm.
I give her a nod.
I'm strong enough. Then you should be my child. The motherless. As you feel the spikes retract from your finger. As you see on Peanut's hand, the ring appear on her index finger. The red glowing eyes and the pointed back ears. As you see underneath her finger, the jaw of a wolf biting down on her finger, and the snout pointed up. Then you shall wield this power, Peanut. This is about time. I need Lasagna and Varys to roll Constitution checks for Constitution saving throws.
I got a 21.
Okay.
16.
Oh wow! Damn, good. As you both, no. As you both begin to wake.
Oh, this is good stuff. Right
As you
there.
see Jillian place her hand on you once again, as she dips her hand in the bowl and places it on you, as it burns your skin. But as it does, you see the green outline the orange. As she takes effect, as she whispers something underneath her breath, as you see the bites on both of you glow a dark orange. You will no longer face this curse. I will hold it for you. As long as I live, your curse shall be quelled.
I appreciate your generosity, I suppose. Why would you do this for us? You don't mind me asking.
Those who do not wish to hold this should not have to bear it. Unless they need to be consumed by what they fear.
If you don't mind me asking, how long do you live? Or will you live for?
I have lived for 500 years.
Zani's heart skips a beat.
I plan to live for 7,000 more at least.
All right, good to know.
So Lasagna chimes in.
As you hear just a slight chuckle echo through your head. It should be long after you are all gone. Unless, of course, you have different plans. As Lasagna, you don't see anything, but you know that feeling when eyes are looking at you and you feel like you're being watched? Unless you have different plans.
I asked her name earlier, right? Last session? I don't remember.
Fenrir. She
She
told us.
told
her
us
name.
the name.
Okay.
We were told the
Very
name as
sure.
well.
Fenrir.
Yes. Lasagna.
You know of my heart's deepest desires, correct?
I did. Up until a moment ago.
So then you know what I must do.
I know where you plan to go.
Fenrir, are you of the gods?
No. I am a gift from them.
Do you know how I can bring forth the one I seek?
You have already taken the first step. You are different, as you have suspected already.
So be it.
As for you three, do you have any questions of me?
I am.
What should I do now?
He's fine. I don't care. Wasn't it? I was.
If you wish to bring back your dead love, prepare yourself for the grief it may bring. Windhelm,
I look up. One of them's been holding his head because, you know, it kind of hurts from the.
Yeah.
Oh. Yes.
You seek more than who you seek wants. Carry the 3.
Oh.
Who you seek does not seek as much as you do.
I know as much, but I seek it for them and for myself more.
Or are you afraid to go there sooner?
It's not a lie. But it's not entirely the truth.
Peanut,
They're dead.
your family is around you now. If you seek more, do not abandon those who have helped you this much.
This far.
Shut up.
That's very autocorrect.
No, either way would work.
Sounds better far, though.
Varys,
You arguing with a werewolf? A giant wolf?
there, the one you seek, the one you saw, I only have a quick vision of it. But her name is Selenia. And she is one of the few who have left me. And have given up the name Fangspurn.
Wait, is she talking to me?
Yes,
Yeah.
she said Varys.
Yeah, I'm just making sure. I'm looking for Selenia. Do you know where I could start looking?
Do you still wish to seek her?
Yes.
Why?
Who knows? At this point, it may just be an obsession.
Are you rolling a deception check?
Remind me of what I'm talking about again. Just
Why
to
are
make
you
sure.
seeking? Why are you seeking to Selenia?
Who's Selena?
Yeah, why did you? Yeah, who now? You just bring. I thought, is this relevant to what I'm embarrassed for?
Sort of. I mean, it's sort of related to the orc thing. She's talking about the werewolf who bit you.
Oh.
We know her name, so.
Would he have noticed her name?
No,
Didn't say it.
but the one who left me, the one who gave up Fangspurn.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Fucking Windhelm doesn't notice.
Yeah.
Small detail.
Depends. Does Varys want revenge or not? Sure, hit me.
No, I said. She
Halfway.
asked you, why
Bam.
do you seek Selenia? If you
Oh.
do.
Revenge.
Lasagna the Revenge.
Not really, though. If she continues to endanger people's lives like this, it may become our problem sooner or later.
You're the only ones who truly know of who she is, besides us. Do you wish to inform your friends?
So,
shall I?
Lasagna, well, go ahead. You know more about her than I do.
He's
12 years ago. Do you know of the town Wolfwater?
I do.
Visited?
No, we did not visit Wolfwater.
It's just outside the forest.
It's a hunting village. Known for hunting the wolves of this forest that I reside in. I do not wish death upon this town. The balance of nature is within my hold. and they have not pushed its boundaries quite yet. However, Selenia did not share these views and left us to enact her revenge. What she sees, she thinks she is doing good, but rather she is just enacting a slaughter of a different beast.
Do you think there's still good in her?
I do not know. She is beyond my reach right now. And she has been since she's left. She has not come back.
Would you accept her if she came back?
She shall be punished. But if she repents, then she can be spared. But some are beyond that. As again, you feel like the slight look on you, Lasagna.
Why me? Why this time? I got the first time. Oh wait, never mind. I just realized.
I was like, are you not listening to the conversation?
No, I just picked up on why. What do you want us to do to her?
Bring her here.
What if she refuses?
Within my forest.
What do you think? We're
You do not
adventurous,
have-
Lasagna.
You do not have to.
No.
She's burdened you far enough.
Well, true.
But it is up to you.
Well, Lasagna, how are you feeling about this?
Feels though we should make this right. It is within our ability to do so. I mean, you saw what she did to us last time.
You are
Well,
currently.
that's because I wasn't prepared for a lycanthrope.
Be very wary. Even though I hold your curse now. Any amount would send you reeling back.
So we're in the rehab, but if we go through drugs again, we'll fuck.
So, is this the time I tell you all about the orc attack that may or may not be happening in Wolfwater?
Hello?
While I was in the, near the orc leader, they were drawing out a battle map for Wolfwater.
And do you not
Now
think that
mention this?
important to tell
Well, I
the
was in a
elves?
cage before, so...
It's
And
been
before
like
that,
a
I turned
week.
into a werewolf.
You see Jillian just begin to take care of the flowers that bloom around Fenrir.
Varys, the majority of the elf forces are in the main city, protecting against the possible attack. The town is probably left majorly defenseless, and we probably do not have enough time to go there and back to help.
Well, then we could just head straight to Wolfwater, see what we can do.
That sounds like a bad idea.
Against some 200 odd orcs.
We don't know how many are left.
They had nearly double our numbers when we retreated. The elves may have
warn the elves. I think we should go back to Clandestines, warn them, and if we encounter our lycanthrope friend, then I guess we'll bring her back here.
Well, by then it may be too late. They may already be in Wolfwater.
Well, then we should get moving.
Lasagna, remember that when you left, or when you first that night, or whatever, the day after, you saw the fort and they were gone.
But that doesn't mean.
Wolfwater is a 2-day travel from Raven Peak.
Oh,
You've
shit.
been gone almost a week.
Lasagna, we should at least go check it out and see if it's all right down there.
Yeah, but what's the point of going there first?
There's no way we can make it to
Jonathan, how far is it
Clandestines
from
and
here?
back to relieve the siege.
A day's travel.
Look, the best we can do is get to them as soon as possible and warn them there could be an attack. If we're too late, then we're too late.
What are you arguing for, Lasagna?
My fear, Lasagna, is that if we walk into that city, we will not leave alive.
I say we avoid it.
If Selenia is with the orcs, she has not passed through my forest yet.
So,
If we
I
can
think-
get Selenia, how? Just
That is
how?
That is up to you, if you wish to follow this.
would you be able
My-
to tell it? Wait,
My concern is with this forest, not of Wolfwater.
Jonathan, real quick on the map, is Wolfwater surrounded by the forest, or would they have to go through the forest to get to Wolfwater?
Not necessarily. They could take on the Drock side. They could take on the side of the Drockwood forest.
Oh, okay.
If it were me, I'd avoid it for that specific reason. She's probably
Selenia
avoided the
knows.
forest.
Selenia knows. My eyes will track this area.
What's
Fenrir,
to say? Wait, no, she
as
wouldn't
much
do
as we're
that.
indebted to you, I don't think I can do this.
I see. You hear Peanut chime up with a cracked voice. I'm with them, wherever they go. No matter
Who?
what. You, guys.
Wait, who tripped up?
That was
Peanut.
Peanut. Peanut was
Cracked
speaking up.
voice.
Peanut's going through puberty.
She's 13 now.
I still think we should take a look at least and see what the condition of Wolfwater
You
is.
said it was a 2 days walk from the fort to the city.
Yeah, but that's straight through the forest.
It only had a day on. Otherwise, we've been gone for a week. The only other argument to say is that they're a military force and therefore require extra time to walk. We've been gone for 5 days since the attack.
3, 4, 5, 6. About 6.
That
6 days,
city
6
is
days.
probably burned to the ground already.
Well, it'll be no harm to take a look and let clandestines know.
I say the best we can do is head to. Well, clandestines would know by now if they were attacked.
That's
Would
not
they,
true.
though?
When their other 2 towns lost talk, they had no clue what was happened to them.
It took 2 weeks, didn't she say, the leader?
Oh,
There's no. They will have no clue.
I suppose the least we could do is bring them info on what's going on then. Is it on the way?
It is exactly opposite of the way back to clandestines.
It's a day travels east.
However, if we wanted to avoid clandestines entirely, well, I don't believe avoiding clandestines entirely is the best option now. We should allow them at least the knowledge of their town being attacked soon, or I believe we travel out to the
If we-
outskirts of the town.
If we want to take the gamble and try and get troops there faster, we head straight to clandestines. If we want to let
We're in a
clandestines
mountain
know
right
whether
now,
or not
Jonathan,
we're
right? Or
coming-
is it just a cave?
Well,
Maybe
Lasagna,
we're
how about
that way.
this?
Jonathan, Alondra, what?
Hmm.
Jonathan, what?
You're in the center of this mountain.
Yes, but like, did we climb up the mountain a bit?
No, I don't think we did.
Did we
We
climb up
just
the
went
mountain?
to a opening.
No, it's like in the middle of like the mountain.
I was just wondering if we were a little bit higher up because we'd be able to see smoke from a burning city.
I mean, it's about a days away.
That's
Jonathan, or
a
not
whole
Jonathan.
city
And you're
burning
through
is a
and
lot
you're
of
through
fire.
for it. Yeah.
Lasagna,
Mhm.
how about you and I? We go incognito stealth mode to see what the situation is, while Windhelm and Peanut warn clandestines.
That's actually a good idea. And we cover both bases.
As you hear Fenrir speak up. Peanut, I would ask you to stay. But you would already say no if I asked. So go with your friends.
I suppose then me and Varys will head over to Wolfwater.
All right, let's go. We'll see you guys.
So
in
what's the plan? So
Clandestines.
is Windhelm and Peanut staying here?
Windhelm and
Windhelm
Peanut
and
are
Peanut
going
are
back
going
to
to
Clandestines to warn them.
Oh, okay.
Me and Varys are going to Wolfwater to scout the situation.
Okay.
Well, if we can walk further than the horse can. I think it's better that we just go without the horse.
And Silver would make a great escape if we were being chased.
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't need to eat food, so I think I'm good on ration.
After you make it to Clandestines, Windhelm, take the roads if you're heading back this way so we can meet you there.
How long? Okay.
If
If
everything
it's-
goes wrong, we meet back in Alabasters.
Each hex is a day, Jonathan, right?
Well, we'd be 2
Each
days
hex a
back
day.
from you, because you travel
is
a
a
day.
day?
You travel a day west, and we travel a day east. So you'd be 2 days.
Wolfar's
away.
a day away.
No, I'm saying
Clandestines
is,
is
Jonathan,
about 5 days away.
each hex on the map is a day's
It's a
worth of
day.
travel.
Yes, it's a day's travel.
The Alvastris is to the east off the map, northeast.
Yeah, it's way off.
Alvastris
Yeah,
is
yeah.
2 weeks.
Alabastris is like 15 days away.
So I was trying to determine a point in which we could meet up, which would be realistic in terms of if we left.
We can meet south of the Raven Peak Fort. It's about halfway. A little more.
Isn't the Raven Fort the one we burned down?
Well, they won't be
Yeah.
returning there.
Mm,
There's
I don't
no
know.
shelter. If the
From what I
attack was
saw,
successful,
there was not much to return to.
Well, I'm not going to disagree with Fenrir at this point. Okay, sure.
if the attack was successful, they'll probably be going either staying at the city or going to one of the other 2 mountain homes that the
Fine, then.
orcs had before.
We meet back at the fort.
We
I
made
think
back
we
with
should
the
take a rest first. I'm gonna take an hour rest and
It's
use some
been-
hit dice.
It has already been a day.
What are you talking about?
Wait, what? Whoa!
You've been asleep for a day.
Okay then.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I'm gonna long rest or a short rest.
I was like, true.
I'm gonna long rest.
Well,
I'm gonna
I'm
short
gonna
rest
short
so I
rest
can
because
get
I need
some
to get
health
some hit
back.
points back for the walk.
I am also going to short rest. I'm going to Song of Rest because I haven't used that ability in a while.
I don't have any hit points, Jonathan. I'm gonna action surge.
Short
Search
rest.
second wind beforehand.
It just says get extra healing. What's the extra healing, Jay?
Hmm?
You
Yeah,
have to
it's a D.
roll
I think
a
it's your
D6,
D6 plus charisma modifier.
A D6 plus my charisma?
I think so. I think it's your
I
inspiration.
thought it was
dice.
my hit dice.
7 is fine.
It may be. What's Song of Rest, right?
Yeah, Song of Rest. Just real quick.
So since we technically just woke up, Jonathan, could I prep spells?
Fine.
Yes.
Yeah, but you don't get benefit from a long rest because fuck me.
That's cool. I only used a
I
level
know.
1 spell.
Alejandro, what I need
It's,
is
yeah, it's your what's it called? It's a D6.
what I need is health, not fucking. So
Bards only have a D6 of health. Bards only have a D6 of health as their hit dice.
hit dice is
No,
plus
it's
con
okay.
modifier, right, John? Johnny?
Hmm?
Hit dice is plus con modifier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it a
plus
D or a D6? You
two
tell me.
is
Okay.
6.
Your Song of Rest right now is a D6.
D6. What about my hit dice?
It's a D8.
Okay. Everyone regains 4 extra hit
10
points.
plus 2. How much, John, Jimmy?
4.
Okay.
I'm going to expend.
Equals plus 12. Oh,
You get 1 hit dice back every long rest, right?
No, yes. You get
2 hit
half,
dice.
No, half your hit dice back.
Okay.
Round it up or down?
Down, I believe, Jonathan, right?
Right, around it down.
I used 3 of them. In my action, or my second wind. But that
I think
gets back.
Peanut gets a D10. I think Bird gets D10s.
I don't know, I'm not a fucking druid, Jonathan.
I know, give me a second, dude.
Fuck you, Jonathan.
D8. Plus con modifier, so she's currently she's at 23 hit points.
All right, lasagna, let's go.
As you guys spend an hour near Fenrir, you guys all regain an extra 3 hit points.
Oh,
Cool, I'm at max.
Oh, Peanut's at 5 hit points. That's a lot less than 23.
I'm at 40.
Oh, no, that's right. I didn't save it. Never mind. No. D8s. I think she's only at 23. So like what else did it? Yeah,
Well,
she's at-
she would have arrived here at full hit points. Did she lose any during the?
so- Yeah, so she can use 2 hit dice.
Wait, she didn't lose any health.
She didn't lose any.
She's at full health. She never lost any during the trial,
You know, man, life's
Yeah.
and the poison didn't take any
I
either.
still have to take a shit apparently, so I'll be right back.
Jonathan,
I haven't eaten in 8 pounds.
Jonathan, Peanut would be at
Yes.
Peanut would be at full health.
Yeah, I know.
She arrived here at full health, and then she never took any damage. So
Oh yeah, I know. I've seen that video right over the D&D suicidal characters that are.
Thanks,
You
John.
put that for me.
responding now. I put that for Alejandro because he was so suicidal before.
Varys was locked in a cage. He just wanted to die.
During
He
the,
didn't
As
know we're spitting on
as
him.
you see Peanut kind of showing off the ring to you, Wintel.
it's a very nice ring, Peanut. But do me a favor.
Mm-hmm.
Please stop hitting me.
It's fun.
It hurts. I'll sign you up for baseball. Just stop hitting me.
Don't girls play softball?
Peanut, the way you hit the ball, it doesn't matter what gender you are. You're gonna outshine everyone else. And now baseball is canon in the world. Oh, if they pass, should I roll the
Yes.
lower than 10? 18.
Ooh, ouch.
20-inch
I think it's
horn.
what? Yeah, 20 turns. Oh my gosh.
I need a fucking file, please.
I need a.
I kind of imagine it's the full length, but apparently not, John. That's what Jonathan said. So, like, the full length across the horns is 20 inches, but no, that's crazy.
Nope. They're gonna start curling.
Each is
They're gonna start...
like, fucking.
Jonathan, you want to just start moving us towards Wolfwater?
Yes. So, Peanut and Windhelm, you guys head towards Alabastras. Jillian,
We're going towards Clandestines.
I'm very sorry for this. Can you please lay down on Fenrir one more time?
I'm sorry, who? What?
Fenrir.
Jillian's asking us.
Yes.
Okay.
Jillian just asked herself.
Well, it sounded like Fenrir was talking to Jillian, to be honest.
And can you all please close your eyes?
Sure.
Except for you, Peanut. You may stay. I need you all to roll wisdom saving throws.
Cool, I'm proficient in that.
15.
I got a 10.
Wait, I get a +1, don't I? Oh shit, dude, it's 16!
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
I'll ask Jed to get back here.
I got a 10.
but you just want to roll one for Jeremy Jonathan with your
Yeah, I'll
excellent rolling
roll
hands?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
My hands!
In a moment, as you lay down and close your eyes, you find yourself in a forest with vague memories
Oh.
of meeting of a dire wolf.
Makes sense, okay.
Meeting with a direwolf?
You
Mhm.
don't remember the location of the cave, basically.
Ah.
Hence why he couldn't give us an exact answer as to where the place was.
As you find yourself almost near daylight, as you see the sun cresting over the ridge, the horizon. That's the word.
Alright. We'll see you,
And you can almost see the edge of the forest breaking.
No, I've got to wait for Peanut.
You
Is Peanut there?
do not have Windhelm nearby, only lasagna.
Ah.
Ferris.
Alright.
You have vague ideas that you are seeking a woman named Selenia, a half-orc werewolf, who's said to be in Wolfwater. Windhelm, you know of someone has told you of an attack that's to occur in Wolfwater. You are going to warn Clandestines of this. As Varys and Lasagna are not around.
Is Peanut there?
Yes, Peanut's next to you.
Peanut. Ugh.
Wait, now why'd you stop?
Just a little bit sick, Peanut. I don't know what it is. Let's keep going.
Roll a perception check.
10.
You see out of the corner of your eye, as Peanut looks at you and turns away, you see a little smirk on her face as she turns away. But just slight.
Yeah.
Could have been a switch, you're not sure. You're almost sure you saw you saw a little bit of a smile.
Let's hurry up.
Of course. Of course. Wait, where's Peanut voice? Of course.
Download the file real quick.
As you spend the next days in the Howling Peaks, traveling for a few days, staying off the roads, you come to the Unbladau Bridge. As you see the guards. Hail.
Hail.
What is your business here?
We come with word of an attack on Wolfswater.
Wolfwater?
Yes. We were working for Ilmandel to help take care of the orc problem.
As soon as you mention the name in Ilmandel, you see them straighten up a little. Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
13 and 12. 13.
13?
Yeah.
Oh, well, lower the bridge as you see one of the guards just run over, tap the side of this tower where they begin to, you hear a loud cranking noise as the bridge begins to lower. Safe travels. You're only 2 days out from Clandestines.
That's if I walk and I just take off now.
As you cross the bridge, you pass as a day more travels, as a day more passes as you travel through Corland. And then another day as you get to Alabastris. Clandestines.
You hit the fucking warp drive.
No, you hit warp drive.
Turns out I was going the wrong way.
As you get to Clandestines, you see again the river that leads up. As it flows closer to the Clandestines, you see the ridge as the waterfall flows downward. As you see the two towers, known as the Teeth, hold up the wall.
When he looks down and realizes he's not wearing his armor, it's like, what? Why? That wasn't.
You're wearing your armor.
No, I am. I never put it on.
You have very vague memories of putting it on, but where you're not sure. But as you see the small kind of houses that lead up around the Teeth, and you see the ridge that it blocks.
We go up to the elevator guards.
So as you walk through the road, as you see to the right and your left, you this dense forest of almost trees that are almost grown into each other. It seems to be impenetrable almost unless you're extremely tiny. As you walk through the road and see elves and half-elves passing by, it's just about noon time, as you can hear the rushing water to the left of you. As you walk up to the Teeth, you see a guard next to another, as he says, "Let them pass." As the two halberds they're holding uncross. Ilmandel is upstairs.
Thank you.
As you begin to walk up this winding staircase that leads up to the top of the Teeth, you hear the rushing water to the left of you begin to fade as you climb probably about 2 stories up. As you get closer to the waterfall that is now blaring to the right of your ear. You see several guards walking through again with this scale mail armor almost, but with wood, this dark wood laced in between it that almost moves with them, that seems to have no resistance. As you see the woman with the plate armor, but with the gold ornate trimmings and the wood that seems to wrap around and from the splints, but it kind of wraps around the plates and meets into these like wooden gauntlets almost. As she turns around and meets your gaze. Hello.
Hello.
Windhelm.
That's my name.
Don't wear it out.
I come with warning. Back during the orc attack, we received word that they would be launching an attack on Wolfswater.
Wolfwater?
Yes.
Aren't you friends with that Kenku?
The red bird, yes.
Why did he not warn me of this 2 weeks ago?
I give her a blank stare. I don't know.
Did he know at the time?
Sorry, guys, these things happen.
Again,
You roll a wisdom saving throw and you fail.
I
You
don't
have
know.
vague memories of meeting a wolf inside, somewhere,
Oh.
as you are found now almost cresting outside, almost maybe half a day's travel outside of where the cavern was.
Okay.
Jonathan, I remember 2 weeks ago, right?
Wait, my wisdom modifier is +1.
It doesn't matter. You roll the 10.
John, I remember 2 weeks ago, right?
Mm-hmm. 2 weeks ago was 2 weeks ago was about when you guys traveled back.
No. Windhelm remembers being in the cage with Dickhead next to him, slamming his head against the cage.
Yes.
The one who knew would not tell. Lasagna had no clue.
Wait, what?
Bad informants. She looks at you with a cocked eye.
Wait, who are we talking to?
You're not there.
Oh, I'm
No.
okay.
Bad informants.
Well,
More of dull informants.
does the number still stand true? 200. Strong.
About the number I remember at the end of the fight. Though this was about a week ago, so
Roll a persuasion check, Windhelm.
11. This is where Windhelm gets his average rolls out of combat.
Then my order stands firm.
Do I remember the other two? I know they weren't next to me, but do I remember what they were to do?
Wait, what do you mean?
Lasagna and Varys. Do I know where they went?
Yes, you know they went to Wolfwater. Scout.
Lasagna and the mask. I don't remember if he introduced himself proper.
Varys. Nyla.
You don't recognize the name as a drunk? Whatever. They went to Wolfswater to see if it was still standing.
If it is not standing,
Though I guess
then
it's kind of
then
hard to contact them.
we'll hopefully have a good barrier. But if they are standing, they are standing on their own. The moon's spire, the moon city shall not fall.
Do you know of
We
any
shall
way
not
to
help.
contact people? Not
Our scouts have not been able to break through. All scouts sent have not returned.
no
The one that
knows
had-
sending.
Only got halfway through.
They did a pretty good business being like a sending, like telegram sender.
We have a sending stone.
Well,
It's on me.
The sending stone only works to one way, Jeremy. You have a bound
No, she
set.
can respond.
You have a bound set. You can use the spell sending. If she knew, if Il Mandel knew of somebody who knew sending in the army, maybe you could send it to Lasagna and he could respond. They've probably more than arrived by now.
Do you wish to stomp out this threat? Or are your business with us done? As you see guards kind of standing in arms around you.
I
Almost
wish-
like your time spent with her is kind of coming up.
I wish to help where I can, and if my friends stand in the city helping defend, I would love to go help them.
That doesn't sound like Windhelm, but
Well, I mean, if they're actually no, trust me, he would be fine if Varys died in it. But you know, if my friends stand in the city, I would like to go help them. Because realistically, Jonathan, he would help the party members because
Yeah.
of, you know. I don't know if you have a court wizard we can talk to who maybe knows the spell. Get word from the two. They'll tell us the situation, so you know definitely if the city has fallen or not.
definitively describe it.
Well, yes, but would Windhelm know the word definitively?
Your RP is too good.
I know of no such court wizard who knows of such spell. The few mages we have are mostly clerics here.
I think Cleric's Descending.
The clerics or something?
I think Cleric Descending is a cleric spell. Or it's a clerical spell.
Give me 2 seconds.
It's fine. Because I remember the cleric and another thing was mentioning it.
Yeah,
so
it's bard, cleric, and wizard.
Why does Windhelm care? If they're not.
Because realistically, I can get in contact to
The
you. I can
problem
know
is,
if you're on
that
if you're on the way.
the issue is that it requires that you be familiar with the person.
Oh, and this guy would.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a way around that, but what can I do?
Well,
Hey, what can bard? No, bard, cleric, and
yeah, bard, cleric, and
too bad they
wizard.
can't like
If-
have me hold the scroll and then they cast it through me or something. I don't know, whatever. Whatever.
As it stands, Clandestines and the 4 cities it has under its watch will stay as such.
Then
Waters on their own. They were given guards to protect themselves. And their wall was built strong.
I wish you the best. And my job here is done.
Goodbye, Windhelm.
Goodbye.
As you see the guards let loose. Wow! As you see the guards,
They'll throw off their
as-
tunics.
no,
and start
as
dancing.
you see the guards kind of back you as you walk down the stairs until you get there. Windhelm.
Yes, Peanut.
So what happens now?
We meet up with the other 2 at the Raven's Fort, or the remains of it, and we head back home. Or north.
We have a home?
Not yet, Peanuts. Not
I
yet.
can't wait till we have a home. Back to you guys then. Okay,
Me
so
and Varys, we're just in the middle of bitching at each other about some bullshit.
Basically. What's
so
this
as you
movie?
guys find yourself at the edge of the forest, you can see the light begin to peek out even further from the east side. As it is almost rising in the east, sets in the west. As is a little earlier than noon, about 9 a.m. So
All right, Lasagna. Shall we? How far are we, Johnny?
you're about half a day's travel out now.
All right, Lasagna. Shall we get to work?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're not even close to there yet. You want us to? When I get to work, you mean keep riding north?
It's
Yes,
almost
Lasagna, what do you mean?
strange that you guys almost it doesn't feel as if you appeared here, but something strikes you as odd that it feels like your timeline was misset almost.
Huh.
Like you got blackout
You're
drunk.
Like
Lasagna.
it feels like you just woke
I'm
up.
the-
You know we've
It-
been traveling for like 3 days.
It's,
But it feels
it's
like
like
you
you've
just
been
woke up.
blackout drunk and you just arrived here.
Varys, what were we talking about like an hour ago?
I think getting to work.
Something
All right,
stupid.
I need to be
like not
fully
giving you a
prepared.
potion.
Oh, Lasagna. By the way, I don't have any more potions, so we're on our own.
Ooh, I should buy some of those
That's
in
fine.
town.
You wanna?
Yes.
We'll go by real quick. We'll say the
Do I regain all my like hit dice and whatnot?
half your hit dice on a long rest.
Did we long rest or did
No.
time this?
You would have known.
Time one like that. It's not considered a long rest.
Did we
Alright.
appear here or?
No, it's only been half day.
Jimmy, as far
You
as
guys
you're
left the
aware, you got
Jimmy,
blackout
it's like
drunk
we were
and you just
sleepwalking here.
and
Yeah, you basically
become
sleepwalked
conscious here.
Gotcha.
Alright.
No, just mark off 100 gold. How many potions do you want?
Just two.
Okay, so you mark off 100 gold. You have 2 potions. So I'm not gonna.
So, Jonathan, I reach into my bag of holding, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I pull out the special box, and I whisper the password into it, and I open it,
Oh fuck! I want to
and I
password is
put
though.
the
Come on.
dagger on.
What's
No, I
password?
whispered it. You can't hear it.
What
You're
are
not
you-
close enough.
I'm not even
What
in
do you do?
town.
You pull the dagger out.
Yeah, I put it in my. I want to be prepared and have every weapon on my body.
So as
Do
you
I see him do this?
yeah, I would imagine as such. As you see him withdraw the thing and put his mouth really close to the box as he whispers something, and he as it opens up, you see him pull a dagger that is the blade is wrapped almost in this red metal.
What's a special little dagger?
I already told you what it was.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did actually.
Yeah, he did.
Wait, when?
Adamantine. It's an
When did
adamantine
he say
dagger.
that?
I told you I'd
You do know
trade this for my
adamantine's black,
freedom.
right?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Adamantine's red in
What's
my
that?
game because I'm stuck with the endless legend thing.
You don't need to know. As I throw the chest to the ground, Jonathan, because I no longer have any
Ferris. I
story.
was more interested in the password than I was about what was inside.
Actually, Jonathan, I put the chest back in my bag. I might need it for later.
Just lock it and hand it to Lasagna. Let him fucking go at it.
Lasagna, you'd never figure it out.
I don't even remember the password anymore. I have it in my notes.
My
or
question is,
whatever,
what does
but
an adamantine weapon do?
It
It does-
does a double damage to structures.
He cut that rope real.
Hits a tower with it, the tower just falls.
he can cut butter real nice.
Well,
He stabs
Lasagna,
building.
It's also
like
expensive.
it's like a survival knife.
It is a pretty good survival knife, I will admit.
So as you guys begin to trek the day, as the forest begins to break,
Do we see any smoke first thing as we approach the city?
roll perception check. As being near the river,
19.
19 smoke.
awesome. It almost is a little bit foggy as it's sort of like this early morning and you're near a river. There's a lot of moisture in the air being around a forest. But through this slight fog, you can kind of see almost a trail of what seems to be almost white smoke coming off the top around Wolfwater.
Wait, the smoke?
It's very thin, essentially. Like, it seems old.
Oh. Oh, like we're late. Like this happened like 3 days ago.
Lasagna, what do you think?
So you approach cautiously.
As you guys
how far
travel,
out are
as
we?
you- you're probably about an hour or two out.
Alright.
Stealthily, at least. Would you guys like to roll stealth checks?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn me and my horse invisible.
Okay, so
Okay, so we're all invisible. Jeez.
it's about 2 hours out, so you're gonna have to cast it quite a few times.
If we're
No,
doing
when we
stealth,
get an hour
Jonathan.
out, I want to.
yeah, sure.
I want to realistically win like half an
Okay,
I want to wait till we're 30 minutes out, so we have 30 minutes
That's
of.
what half an hour is
hour.
all.
That's what I, that's what I said.
okay.
Okay.
So do you guys want to roll stealth checks otherwise?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Just trying to roll advantage from invisible.
Oh, you're turning invisible now?
Are you
2 hours
doing it
out?
right now?
Okay, I'll roll a stealth check now.
You roll a
Let's get
stealth
close.
check until you're a half hour out, Jeremy. When
You can roll a stealth check.
This is just our general stealth.
Roll stealth check.
I got a 19.
Okay.
My stealth modifier.
So what'd you get, Alejandro?
19.
19? I think you got like 12 or something.
Do you want me to roll for my horse as well?
No, you're fine. You're riding your horse.
Yeah, I got a 12. It's not amazing.
If you weren't controlling him, I would make him, but you're not. So as you guys begin to travel through the forest,
Lasagna's
Wolfwater
sitting in the back munching
Wolfwater
birdseed.
slowly begins
I'm
to
not eating. I
become
don't
of you.
eat.
After you guys have turned invisible, obviously,
Don't need to.
the Wolfwater begins to become of you. As you see,
Wait, I still have a point of exhaustion.
yes,
Do I roll disadvantage?
yes, you do.
I don't know what Varys has.
I think Varys survived a little more than you did.
Okay, now I only rolled an 8.
So an 8 plus what?
An 8.
Oh, Jesus. You see Lasagna's tiredness in his walk as he kind of slumpily going throughout, not really paying attention to everything.
Are we walking or are we on silver?
Oh yeah, I guess you can both be on silver. So I'll say,
So the
okay.
stealth check would have been for me,
I'm
though,
keeping
right?
track of it. Don't worry about it. So it's still Lasagna's stealth check. But as you guys travel through, I'm saying you're kind of compensating a little bit for him.
Well, I mean, he's
Um,
not making noise. My horse is walking.
Yes, but he can fall off. Or he can hit something, or he can do
You
something.
can help me.
Yeah, so
Ability
I'm keeping it again. I'm
It's
evening
just
out
like
a little
lasagna.
bit.
You
Don't
you
worry
managed
about
to your big bird beak gets in the way and starts
You're
taking
okay.
branches.
If Jonathan's saying he's not worrying about it, it means it's not that important.
it. As you guys approach Wolfwater, you see the walls, the stone walls, on the outside of the city. And to the left, which would be south for you. Or no, not south, sorry. As you approach the other way, you see, so to the right, it'd be south to you. You see what seems to be crumbled stone on the outside of the city, where the walls may have fallen.
Are we?
And you see inside,
Are we dropping
and you
that?
see smoke, the soft smoke rising from the city.
Are we dropping that invisibility? I'm
What do you mean
dropping
dropping?
Dropping
We
that
already
net
used it.
neutrality.
No, we're using it now. Now
Roll
post-
perception.
Oh,
Checks.
yeah, we're using it now. Okay.
Perception. I have to roll disadvantage.
You said perception, Johnny?
Perception.
I got a 23.
4. Varus, you hear inside slight rustling in the city. You can't see inside of it because of the walls. Unless you wrap around. So what do you guys do?
Lasagna, do you think you should stay here with the horse and I'll just go give it a quick look?
I don't see a reason why not.
We don't know what the city looked like before, so
Yeah, I'll stay here ready to ride.
Jonathan, I'm gonna mark a tree that are we next to trees, Jonathan, or are we in like an open plains
Yeah,
area?
you're kind of in the open around, but there's trees around, so you can mark one.
I'm gonna mark a tree that Lasagna is next to, so I know where
Okay, we'll do. So as you begin to approach, where do you approach from? There's a side wall where the wall's obviously fallen.
I'm gonna cautiously go that way.
Sorry. So, as you approach, you see inside of the city, where you see buildings. Few of them have quite a few of them crumbled to ash, but you still see quite a few buildings standing.
Mm-hmm.
As you peek inside, I'm keeping a perception check. As you peek inside, you see orcs rummaging through houses. Seems to go through as they bring out what seems to be just anything of value. So they seem to be bringing out chests as you see people, actually. A lot of several elves, or several not elves. As you see several elves on the ground, killed in front of you, near the wall, where the wall is crumbled in. You see a couple of them underneath, buried in stone.
Mm-hmm.
And as you look closer, you see their ears off. As you
How
peek
many?
inside, what?
How many orcs do I see?
You see about 10
Mm-hmm.
scattered about. But you see some going in the building, some coming out. It seems to be at least somewhat, filled in some manner.
Is there like a mayor's house or something? Do I see any like big buildings that look important?
None really stand out to you, not from this distance. All the buildings around here seem to be one story. The town's pretty small. You see maybe 20 buildings inside this walled area.
Oh, okay, so it's not a big town.
No.
Are there alive hostages, or is everyone just dead?
So you see a few non-elves, halflings, humans inside that are bound and on top of these carts that are attached to aurochs.
Gentlemen, I want to get closer to those people. Like, I want to get right next to them.
There are a few orcs around them.
If I go up to one of the people and I start whispering, will the orcs hear?
I think you can be quiet enough if you tell them to be quiet.
Okay, I'm gonna go do it.
So, as you approach, I need you to roll a stealth check.
Actually, Johnny, can I pick up a rock and throw it and still keep my invisibility?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try to distract the orcs and send them off to a different direction.
Okay. So, I know I'm technically going to ask you to roll an attack, but I'm not worried about it. So, roll an attack. As you find, there's plenty of rubble around to pick up.
Oh, Jonathan, you rolled an attack.
13 plus
Yes, I know.
whatever you
That's
want to
amazing,
add.
Jonathan.
What'd you roll?
13 plus whatever you want to add.
I said 13 plus 12, so 13 minus 1 because you have minus strength. Okay.
Yeah.
So both these you find a sizable rock that you pick up and throw as as you see one at work grab another one as they move towards this rock that's about maybe 25 feet away from them. As the cart is only about 50 feet out from you.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm gonna move forward, Johnny.
As you see the orcs inspect the area, you quickly move throughout. You see the cart. You see two halflings and two humans tied, all bound to each other on top of this kind of raggedy wooden cart splattered with blood attached to one auroch.
Are they awake?
You see three of them that are asleep. One of them's awake. They seem to be just tired of battered blood as you see them just covered in dirt. But one of the halflings is awake. Just a black-haired, almost seemed to be an elderly one.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go up to him,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna whisper real quick. Don't speak. Just listen.
As you hear him gasp. And
I'm
look around.
here
Roll
from
a
clandestine.
roll a persuasion check.
Fuck, I got a 10.
As you see him just slightly shake his head up and down.
All right, I'm here from clandestines, sort of. I need you to tell me where the army is, quietly. The orcish army.
They left about a day ago.
How many of them stayed?
About 50 or so.
50. Do you know where they were headed? Quickly.
I don't know. I'm sorry. Please save me. Please. This is my wife. Behind me. My
I'll see what
wife.
I
My wife. This is my wife.
My wife.
Hello.
I'll be back maybe in an hour or two.
Maybe.
Please.
All right, Jonathan, I'm gonna go back to lasagna.
I'm in need of light.
Yeah, so you
Yeah, but I know where a tree is, Jeremy.
I marked a tree that you were standing next to.
I don't know if you're here or not.
As I get close, I'm gonna say, lasagna. 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 Yes, it's me.
Why are you whispering? We're not close to the
Oh,
Yeah, you're really not.
all right. So this is a situation in there. There are about 50 orcs, a man and a woman I promised to save, and their army is somewhere else. They're currently looting the town, from what I saw.
Stragglers.
It looks they have aurochs with carts. They look like they're preparing to move elsewhere.
Well, why would their army leave?
Who knows? But they said they left a day ago.
If the army left, I'm imagining that they're going to come back. Was this a raid or was this a recolonization?
If they're taking stuff away on carts, I would assume it was a raid.
Where are they taking it? Their fort's done.
Do you think after the damage that was done to the other two clans, they took over one of their caves?
I don't know. I feel as though we could lead them into a trap from Coven forces.
Well, I promised to save a guy.
Don't make promises you can't keep theirs.
Do you think we could take on 50 orcs?
No. Not even close.
Hmm.
What do you think? You saw it firsthand. I'm basing this on your account.
Well, The man I asked said there were about 50 left over. I only saw maybe 10, 20 coming in and out of buildings.
That's still more than we can handle. It took all of us combined to take out maybe 10.
Well, I know I could take on 3. So that leaves 47 to you.
It's actually pretty funny.
Sorry, Varys. I don't think it's going to happen. The best we can do is inform clandestines.
Well, that's what Windhelm's doing.
Well, he's just informing them that there will be an attack.
And they've already been attacked.
Well, we can give them the situation. Perhaps maybe they can make some kind of strategic move.
Let me go take another look around, see if there's anything I could do. Maybe find a quick escape route for these people, or maybe find some loot for myself. I'll be back in about an hour or 2.
So be it.
Alright, Jonathan, I'm gonna go back in.
Okay, so what do you do? There's quite a bit of orcs to dodge and stuff.
Alright, well, I'm gonna be invisible throughout all of it, so I want to look to see if there's any feasible way I could get these people out of there. B, I'm looking for loot, Johnny. Like gold, gems, jewels, weapons, magic weapons, anything
So
I
you're
can find,
stealing.
really. No, I'm stealing from orcs. That's not really that bad.
So as you approach inside the town, you see more orcs.
Tell me when I have to cast invisibility again, by the way.
No, it's only been about. I mean, you aren't really 30 minutes out, really. You guys are about probably close to.
Yeah, I know. Just let me know when I have to do it again so I can mark it.
Yeah. So, as you walk throughout the city, I need you to roll an investigation check.
Just one?
Yeah, just one. I'll make
Nat
it worse.
20.
Natural 20. As you, a lot of the carts you see a few of them leaving, and you see a few of them leaving and entering. So they're maybe making trips or something.
Mm-hmm.
You see to the left of you what seems to be a large stone tower that's 2-story tiles, but it doesn't seem to be some sort of mayor building. Probably like maybe a guard tower or something, where the guards would stay.
I don't
You
know if I
see
want to go up there.
out to the front of it, to the right, is where you see the orcs. This 4. How much of the town do you actually scour? As much as you can.
Yeah, as much as I can, pretty much.
So
I
you
wanna
take
stop
about an hour. You take about an hour. Mark another spell.
Uh-huh.
As you begin to scour through the town, you see several captives throughout. As you see a few of them on carts, but just before you get to them, they're headed out. As you see them go through a broken gate.
No time to feel bad about them. Gotta look for
You see one cart that is currently being loaded, but the 2 orcs inside call for help as 2 orcs from the cart go. As they walk inside to what seems to be like a half-burnt tavern.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna assume they're getting drunk, and I'm gonna go loot that cart, Johnny.
As you hear the crash of something falling down. Roll investigation check.
15 plus 4, 19.
Inside this cart, as you kind of jingle around boxes, trying to move things without messing things up, making things fall or anything. You can't move too much, but you manage to spot a box of wine, and inside a gleam of red is in one of the bottles. Underneath this kind of like dirty leaf packaging.
Mm-hmm. I'm definitely gonna grab that one first.
Other than that, what you find is mostly weapons, wood, food being on this cart. But if you want, you can take all the bottles of wine and whatever red thing gleams at the bottom.
Yes. I'm gonna prioritize the red gleaming thing.
So you find yourself what seems to be a bubbling red potion inside. along with, I mean, if you want to grab the wine, you can. You don't have to.
No, I'm gonna grab the wine.
Okay. You find yourself three bottles of fine wine and one greater healing potion.
My wine.
Nice.
Other than that, on the cart, there's nothing much you can. There's nothing more you can shift that isn't just food or what appears to be just garbage, just broken pieces of wood. It seems they're scouring this town for everything they can take.
Do I see like a bank or something? Like anything, maybe a jeweler's?
There was a marketplace that might have been something that may have been a marketplace near a church.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go scour that area.
As you approach, you see several of the orcs surrounding, as they seem to be stripping the building of brick, as they're just taking axe to it and taking stone pieces off of it. This building's
They're
made of,
rebuilding the fort.
as they seem to be taking off this, it seems to be like a nice stone, so it seems to have this sort of shiny quality.
Mm-hmm.
But there's about 10 orcs surrounding it alone that are working on this building.
What is it? A jeweler's or like? Is it?
You don't know. You
is
can't
it
tell. You can't really tell from the outside.
How many are around it?
10 around. So there's about like eight, kind of two walking in and out of it.
Do I see a way I could get in there without fucking dying?
Fucking normies.
I mean, you could maybe cycle through.
I'm gonna go in, but only to take a look.
So
Be very careful.
just roll an acrobatics check as you begin to kind of walk through, as you kind of try to weave your way through these orcs. It's kind of a one-person door.
I got a 18.
So easily enough, as they pass through, you immediately follow behind quickly. As you take a look inside, you see shattered glass and wood just throughout. As you see whatever might have been in the store is gone. It seems they have quickly raided whatever's inside and are now just stripping this thing for raw materials.
All right, I'm gonna go.
Roll a
look for more
perception check.
buildings.
Roll a
All
perception
right,
check.
here we go. 21.
You look around, and just off the gleam off your eye, you see something just shine underneath a little bit of rubble.
Let's see. How bad does it look?
As it seems partially some of this building has crumbled inward.
How bad would like? How much rubble would I have to lift, Johnny?
You probably have to lift a couple stones, maybe like 10 good-sized
Can I
stones.
do it quietly?
Roll a stealth check.
All right, here we go. 19 plus 3.
So, as the orcs look away, as they're carrying out wood and glass out of this building, you move a stone, and as they walk back in, you stop, and they walk back out. You move a stone. It takes you about 10 minutes or so, but eventually you find a nice gold watch, or not gold watch. I'm assuming just a gold necklace that has been underneath this room with a nice gem in the center of it.
I'm gonna pocket that.
You pocket that. What do you do?
What's it called so I can put it in my inventory?
A golden necklace. You're gonna have to appraise it.
Okay. I'm gonna go look around for one more shop, and then I'm gonna probably take off.
So the next shops you go through, you don't really manage to find much. Everything inside has been completely stripped as you go from building to building.
Mm-hmm.
Not much for building then, is it? It's just kind of the
I'm
foundation.
gonna take off then. I'm gonna head back to where Lasagna is.
Mark off one more invisibility spell to attempt to get out.
Yeet.
Lasagna, he's been gone for about 2 hours now.
I'm just sitting whistling bird and chipmunk
Hey.
noises, whatever.
Lasagna, are you there? Lasagna's probably not invisible anymore. All right, let's go. We'll talk about what I saw after we get far enough away.
Rest in peace to Halfling and his wife.
My wife. This is my wife, I swear. Save her.
All right, so we get on the horse and we start talking. So lasagna.
Real quickly. You guys can do that real quick, but Windhelm, Peanut, what do you guys do?
We had.
I know I'm Peanut, but
They're still in the future, Jonathan. We have to
Yeah,
catch up to their time.
We're
no,
heading
so,
towards
so
the
you just
fort,
can head back to the fort.
the meeting spot.
So you designated spot. So nothing's gonna go on there. So you guys.
Lasagna.
Hmm?
They seem to be taking everything. Like, absolutely everything. Like,
They're taking what's not nailed down and then
I
taking
don't.
that too.
I don't.
They're removing the nails.
It feels like Windhelm just came through me, but I feel like he might have said they're taking everything that's not nailed down, and then they're taking out the nails and taking those too. They seem to be taking building material, food, and well, yeah, that's about it.
What about the people?
They're taking those too.
Didn't I say food?
Did I say food?
You did not see a single elf on any of those parts.
They didn't take any elves, but they mostly took.
You
Well, they
probably
took
saw in
halflings,
total,
humans.
besides those 4 that were taken, after you left, maybe 30 minutes later, those 4 that you were seeing piled on, that the man and his wife were taken. They're gone. Taken outside the city.
My wife.
Lasagna, they're probably either going to be
You probably
food,
saw a total about 12 people actually taken.
or turned into werewolves.
Probably food.
Fairly certain that's not what they do.
Well, that's what one of them does.
Oh, you guys, I would imagine they had no idea that one orc's ability was an orc, right?
Half orc.
Half orc it was. Other than that, I managed to find these, and I pull out a wine bottle.
You try to fill out 3 wine bottles with like these nice purple labels that say wolf water.
Rajani seems almost entirely disinterested about the wine.
Lasagna, I'm just trying to null my mind right now. What I just saw. A good sight to see.
Ferris, you ever think this is partially our fault?
The orcs? No. I feel if we weren't here, it would have been probably a little bit worse.
Okay,
No. I think I'll put out. Corey had one.
I don't have a cork.
Corey have one?
I think he did, but I don't have. Sorry about the lack of RP there.
So,
Oh, sorry. You
Lasagna,
should talk to your mom
let's-
as Lasagna the Red.
That was my sister.
Let's
Same
go meet up
difference.
with Windhelm and Peanut, and we'll let them know what happened.
Alright, I guess we meet back up with the fort.
As you guys take a few
Well,
days
below
to,
the fort.
as you take a few days to get back to the fort, you encounter a few wolves as you guys go through the forest, but
Who,
nothing
me,
you guys
Lasagna?
nothing you guys can't take care of.
No, I want to fight these wolves.
Don't. Hey, we
Nothing
don't.
you guys can't take care of. As soon as you slay one of them, they run off. It's almost just a joke at this point. But Windhelm, you
Jonathan,
guys
wait, Jonathan. I want to. We did kill one wolf. I want to harvest that wolf.
Okay.
Just
So
put it,
roll a
just put it in your bag.
survival
We'll
check,
do it
survival
later. It's
check.
fine.
If I use the my new survival knife, do I get a bonus?
Nope. But roll a survival check.
I got a 12.
I don't know why you didn't just like save it for
What are you trying to skin? What are you trying to get it
back?
from?
The fur mostly.
Okay. You're not proficient in this survival, are you?
No, I'm not.
You managed to chomp with the fur a little bit. It's not the best pelt you can ever get, but you might be able to make a pouch out of it. That is one piece.
Can I make a water skin out of it?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Not right now, but
You
Jonathan,
could.
I want to do it right now.
yeah. No.
I like to use the wish spell to make
So,
water spell out of water.
What do you want me to name this one? Just wolf skin?
Wolf
Yeah,
spell.
just a wolf pelt. But like what? Put a half a wolf pelt.
Half a wolf.
So, as you guys take a few days, Windhelm Peanut, you guys spend a few days near the fort. I see you guys don't spend any days in the airport. Peanut, Windhelm, and them spend days, or
Varys and
Lasagna.
Lasagna spend time.
Do you guys
near
do
the
anything
fort.
in that time? You guys will have 3 days, I think.
I look at the map, right?
I play my pipes.
You play your pipes 3 days straight. I look at the map. Where is it?
Yeah.
We get there.
3 days.
Varys is in the fucking fetal position.
Oh,
He hands
Jay.
over his ears.
Jay,
Please
we're
make
back.
it stop.
So you guys spend about 3 or 4
Jay, we're
days.
back at the fort, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I spent an hour collecting ears.
Are there orcs here?
Are there any orcs here?
Like live ones? Or...
You're gonna go
No,
back to
not live ones.
Clandestines.
Can we
Okay.
harvest more ears?
Yeah. So
While we're doing that,
at
John,
this
hang
point,
on.
a lot of
before you say
the
that.
grassland around has been charred. So roll investigation check.
Both of us?
And it's been a fucking week.
one of you
that-
rolls with
a lot of
advantage.
the bird, like,
Okay.
you know,
Oh,
wildlife will pick it off.
Jonathan,
wait.
real
There's a
quick.
higher
You can,
investigation.
you can each roll investigation.
I rolled a 19, Jeremy.
Okay. I rolled a 10.
Jonathan, real
Oh, wait,
quick.
no,
I reached
investigation? I think it's a 15.
into my bags to look for the orc ears that I already have since we're doing
Did you take his
No,
orders?
I turned them in already.
Lasagna, would you
Did I?
happen to know where my
Lasagna, you
orc
get
ears are?
lasagna. You get 7 ears. Varys, you get how many? What'd you roll? Not 18.
I rolled a no. I rolled no, maybe. Yes, no. I rolled a 19.
Okay, so you got
I
10
rolled a
ears.
15 plus 4.
You got 10 ears.
7 ears.
Lasagna, would you happen to know where the rest of my orc ears are?
Oh, I turned them
As
in.
you are investigating the thing, you find the almost half-burnt body of a horse, of a black horse. As you see just the last bits of a red mane.
Could have been a horse.
in anyone's side.
Yes, but I think we know this horse.
I want to cast the resurrection, John.
So, Lasagna, back to my question.
As you guys are standing in front of the dead body of this horse.
It's a horse.
John, there's
So
probably
what if it
fucking.
doesn't
There's probably like
care?
shit ton of
No,
crows
no,
eating the fucking bodies.
Where's
It's been a
There
week.
is no, you actually there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Jake, you close my door.
Oh, it smells like hell. It smells horrible in here. I should describe that, but it smells awful. It smells like death and decay.
Because there is death and or decay.
so Lasagna? I noticed there wasn't any extra gold in my bag.
You were in a cage at the time. I handed him 300. Is that a big sense? How
No,
much did I get? I got 1,200 out of it, right?
and you know,
Yeah, so it's 300 each.
Yeah, 300.
Thank you for your business.
And
Varys
Varys walks off into the eternity.
Well, we want the gold for it. Do you want to put them in this bag of holding, or do you want to hold them on you?
Wait.
It's getting split either way. Yes.
Oh, I'll hold yours. So
Okay.
17 then?
Yes, 17.
everything else has been charred. Like the whole grassland around you is just burnt almost.
Charred or eaten.
Yeah, the very few. You actually go to get a few, and they just almost crumble and turn to half, and just
Turn
they don't
to
really
half-orcs.
recognize anything.
Lasagna, do you think we should inspect the fort while we're here? Do you think they might have left anything? I figure we have a few days before Windhelm and Peanut get here.
Why not? No point not.
So both of you roll investigation checks as you guys scour the fort.
I got a 19 plus 4.
We'll change it.
As you guys scour through Lasagna, you walk through as you find orc bodies that are just burnt, being eaten, or just bone. As you see the crumbled stone that used to be the central forest, as you can kind of peek out on the left, a graveyard that has been charred over. As you see the stone that is the once held up by the dirt, just kind of some of them are fallen over. And a lot of these buildings are almost unrecognizable once what they once were. But through your look through all the buildings or everything, nothing of value seems to be found. Varys, as you scour through this ruined stone building, you're kind of just lazily picking apart just stone, moving things, seeing if you can find anything. As you do, you find a wooden crate that's been crushed in slightly.
It's more
As you move this large roll an athletics check as you try to move this kind of large rock out of the way that's crushed inside this crate.
17 minus 1, 16.
As you struggle and move this, as you slowly shift the boulder off this crate, you see this red liquid crushed inside.
Red liquid.
You see broken glass.
Red
But you find one bottle
Mm-hmm.
of what seems to be an unmarked bottle of wine.
Just
All right,
more
I'm
wine
just
for the
put
wine gods.
Unmarked wine in my inventory?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to cast Identify on that.
It is not magical.
Alright, just making sure. I'm going to have to have
There's
Peanut
some
roll a...
It's the magical
gonna have
wine
to
of
have-
drunkenness. The more you drink, the drunker you get.
I'm going to have Peanut roll a poison check on that later.
Oh man.
Anything else, Johnny, or is that all?
That's all you find.
I want to go back to the sort of command center they had and look and see if
What'd you roll in total again? Tell me.
I rolled investigation. Johnny, you can't have me keep
I
recalling.
think, I
what
think, I think you rolled a 19.
Yeah,
19
19
plus
was the
4,
number I remember.
maybe?
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
like,
So you do
20
manage to
something.
find, you do manage to find one more thing.
Okay.
As you're scouring through this building, this crumbled section of the building that is to the southeast of the southeast corner of this like square tower. You see it gleam against the sunlight. Just a rock that doesn't seem to have been crushed. But as you approach, you see a hunk of clear rock. And as you pick it up, it is a diamond.
You make that noise like you're not carrying around one made of like worth 50 gold already.
Yeah, we just made 50 gold.
It
You
is
know
a
that-
pretty big diamond, pretty clear diamond.
Pretty well cut. Why the orcs add this is not
Yeah.
really.
No, it seems to be very well made. You do not know its
what
price currently.
do I write down for it?
Right,
Clear diamond.
right diamond question mark, and I'll know what it is.
Maybe she's more with it. Maybe it's a fucking diamond.
So that is basically all you guys found for the next.
Wait, I
day.
want to go to the. I want
What?
to look around, see if they left maybe a map or like plans around.
Any plans that would have been here have been burned.
Okay,
That's all you find.
All right,
So-
I'll meet up back with lasagna.
So Anything-
Sonya's standing in the field looking over all the dead bodies.
there are hundreds.
I come behind him with my hand on his shoulder. Familiar, lasagna.
Boo.
Well, is that mean? I think that's mean.
What did he say?
Familiar lasagna?
Too much so.
All right. I actually have some business in Clandestines now. If you'd like to accompany me there, maybe we'll meet Windhelm and Peanut along the way.
We said we'd wait here for them.
Well, we need to go back anyway to let Il Mandel know. I think they would be traveling by road. Jonathan, how far is it from here to the Umbladao Bridge?
2 days.
How far do I think they still have to travel? Varys does the calculations in his head.
He's
Because they're
fine.
walking.
1/2 2. You've been gone for about 3 days or so. They've been gone for about 3 days, so they will be at about a little bit past the Umbladao Bridge. Maybe at Corland at this point.
They may be in Corland, so we could wait at the city's exit. By this time, I'm not entirely sure though.
If you take 2 days, if you take a day and a half to the Umbladao Bridge, they'll probably be back at Corland from Alabastra or from Clandestines.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is
by the way,
we can
Wendell,
wait
you
at
just stay in an inn.
Corland for them.
You just stay in an inn.
Yeah, sure.
Boom. Okay, so just mark off 2 gold for you and Peanut.
What I'm saying is
Sure.
we could meet them in Corland.
To you guys.
Okay. Let's go then.
All right, let's go.
So as you guys travel for the next 2 days and wait in Corland, as Windhelm, as you're leaving at
Oh,
Corland,
Brandon, keep track of what date it is.
I'm keeping track of
That's
what
not
day
my
it is.
problem anymore.
I'm keeping track of what day, it is. And it's not really a big issue. But as you guys exit Cortland, the city, through these like almost like wooden blades, collades, blockade. I forgot the word is for the
For what?
wooden walls. From
Stockades.
Cortland, blockades, something like that.
I think
It's
it's
like-
stockade, John. No, it's
Quick
not
question:
prison.
can lasagna sleep on a horse?
I slept on a fire.
yeah,
I've slept in weird places.
Yeah. roll a Constitution saving throw if you want to.
I want to take the horse for an
It's not
extra.
that hard, but you can do it.
You
I
exhausted.
want to take just an extra 4 hours so we can get there a little bit fast.
Okay, so roll a Constitution saving throw for the horse, and you roll a Constitution saving throw.
Nat 20.
Not at all. The rocking of a horse is a lot like a rocking of a ship. What'd you roll on the
A nat 20.
natural 20? You're pushing Silver, but as she begins to whimper, you pet her, and she still keeps her stride.
Jay, as I'm sleeping, I'm snoring an almost incomprehensible jargon of noises.
You hear almost like the echo. You almost hear like the echo of a jungle in the background.
It's like the snores of like 5 different people who hear it snoring.
Jonathan, I'm going to wait till this happens a third time during the night, and then I'm going to tie his mouth shut.
It's been going on constantly. It hasn't stopped. Technically, it's only the first time.
Jonathan, if it goes on longer than 5 minutes, I'm stopping it, and I'm closing his mouth shut.
No, it sounds almost like distant, like birds, except right in front of you, and also it you know, it sounds like when like you teach like a bunch of different parrots like different languages.
No,
have
because
more
I don't
than
teach parrots languages.
And this is the thing people do commonly. They teach their birds like they play music, like they play vocal tracks for their birds while they're gone, so they have their languages. And so like imagine like 50 different parrots just speaking all the different languages.
Jeremy, you're one parrot.
Yeah, Jonathan, like I said, I'm going to tie his mouth shut.
Windell, real quickly, I forgot to mention.
Yes.
Ilmandel mentioned. I forgot to mention this 'cause it's on my notes, but Ilmandel mentioned the that they sent scouts out.
Ooh, they're not coming back. It's not my problem now.
Sent scouts out yesterday before you came. So as you guys wait at the exit of Cortland, Windell and Peanut, you both see Lasagna and Varys waiting for you there.
So I'm guessing no luck.
Well,
Besieged.
yes.
As much as I imagined.
We also have more orc ears, so we should probably just head back, turn those in, and then we're done in that city.
How many do you have?
17.
Is that really worth the gold?
Well, I mean,
Says the guy who cares about gold. I'm so done with Brandon's heart.
It's a
about
2-day walk. We have to walk this direction again. That's another 2 days.
you don't have to. You can stay here in Cortland and just relax and buy a new
It's
horse.
15. It'd be
Not the worst plan ever.
wouldn't tell me. It's somewhere close to like 200, 250.
Fine. Just don't bother. Well, you can
Lasagna,
tell
give them-
Emandel
give
what
lasagna.
happened. I already gave them warning. They
Lasagna.
weren't planning on sending help anyway.
I
So-
whisper over to Lasagna. Give them their share of the orc ears from the beginning.
Oh, I hand Windhelm 300 gold, and I hand Peanut 300 gold.
Yeah.
With a peanut.
Thank you. First you buy meat. First you buy
I
meat.
also
and
give.
buy meat.
I want to give Windhelm a bottle of fine wine. Here you go, Windhelm. This might make the days easier on you while we're gone.
Poison it? Or it's just
Well,
not
you
good
can
enough
ask
for
Peanut to check that for you. Peanut, by the way, Peanut, would you mind checking this for poison? I don't know what this wine is.
Oh,
It's not on the label.
I can check it tomorrow.
Windhelm makes a joke about poisoning wine. Do you mind checking this wine for poison, by the way?
I can check it tomorrow, but I can't check it right now.
Lasagna, what do you say we get a good night's rest here?
Sounds about right.
We've been on horseback for a while.
I suppose we're sleeping in this town then. I go into and I do my performance to get my free.
No, so you walk in.
However-
So after talking to a few people, you think I'm not gonna RP an engine? You think I'm gay?
I want to throw more tomatoes. Come on.
Jonathan, by the way,
Mhm.
in this, because Ferris is probably going to be awake for another 4.
Yeah.
After you're done with Lasagna's thing, I want to go looking specific items in the towns if any are still open. I'm sure there should be a town that's open that sells things. So I mean, or shop.
Jonathan, we remember vague memories about the cave, right?
Hmm?
You remember vague memories about the cave?
Yeah, you had something about meeting a werewolf, or not meeting a werewolf, meeting a direwolf.
Yeah, Jonathan. The second we get to the end, when I'm just gonna go to the bed and go in the room and sit in the bed and just stare at the picture.
Okay. You definitely, all those trials you faced, are only things you remember in dreams. Windhelm, every time you think of it, you feel this horrible pain draw from your neck.
I'd assume the same for Varys, yeah.
Actually, no, you didn't take any damage. You just killed Ellie.
No,
Oh,
you
that's
took
right, I
damage
did.
from me.
I took a lot of Windhelm damage
What do
though.
I feel?
Ferris has a slight fear of Windhelm for some reason. Inexplicable.
Jay, do I remember like talking to Fenrir?
Huh?
Do I remember like that
No,
one
you
big
don't
dialogue
remember.
I exchanged with Fenrir?
Which one?
The last one I did.
You probably, I mean, like the way Jonathan explained it, you probably remember like a
Yeah,
talk
it's
with a
it's a
voice.
bit like everything came in dreams to
Okay.
you.
You remember a disembodied voice talking to you about, you know.
Okay. Anyways, I want to do my bard shit at the end. However, I am far less enthused than usual, and I am choosing to roll at disadvantage.
I like your RP. Go for it. But as you're talking to some people, some people.
I like your RP, so I'll give you advantage.
The Sticky Prince Inn, which is kind of like this cheap pub. It has a few rooms upstairs. Most people choose not to stay, but you know that's where they direct you to essentially.
Okay. My performance check is.
Fucking Lark. Sit in the bed, Lark. You get in the bed.
It's 2 net 20s.
It's 13.
13. Yeah. So the pub's actually pretty filled. A lot of singing and dancing. You actually managed. The barkeep is this like very young half elf with like this dark hair. As she says to you, go up and play. As you see like an elf up there just playing the flute really crappily. As you kind of just bump him out and you begin to play your bagpipes as the people in the pub begin to lighten the mood as a few more drinks are bought and the owner or barkeep
I'm playing-
gives you a wink like thanks.
I'm playing this music like I'm giving a slot.
And that seems to be if this pub had a second name, that might be it.
This slot.
You guys Lasagna tells you of this pub as you guys stay here for the next day or whatever.
Jonathan, while they're all asleep, I want to go out and look for any sort of adult shops. Not really like a brothel, but like an adult item shop.
You're buying a Ono, a pocket pussy, a
A
flashlight.
Roll an
I'm looking for
investigation.
handcuffs, Jonathan.
Why would they be
Roll an
adults?
investigation check. Roll an investigation check.
Jonathan,
my
I got a hang on. I got
What
a
are you paying me for?
21.
A what?
A 21.
A 21. You're a piece of garbage.
You find a man with a trench coat on. He says, "Adult goods. You want to buy some?"
So you
He's got a dildo filled trench
You
coat.
wait till nightfall as the people in the day seem to have not given you too much of an answer. But as the moon seems to creep around, you see kind of sketchy-eyed looking homeless man near one of the alleys behind some of these houses. As you approach him woefully, you kind of take a moment to step back, but you're like, "Oh man, you may know." As you walk forward, you ask him. What do you ask him?
Demons?
You know where I could buy maybe handcuffs and something to shove up the backside of a Kenku?
Oh no! I just realized this is
Oh no!
Hey, what are you looking at me for? I'm just a poor little man.
I just
Jonathan,
deal
I
with
give him
demons.
5 gold.
I'm just a poor little man with.
Jonathan, I give him 10 more
gold.
gold.
Hey, 15 gold, that's a lot, man. So, hey, there's a place. Named Tally Hose. As
Hose isn't like hose.
It's
Yes.
Tally's hose.
Tally hose. Just a few houses down. The shop,
Thank you, good sir.
The shop says it's the Oh, my ass. I'm choking on my fingernails right now. Yeah.
Thanks, John.
Says she's a launderer. Don't believe her. Just mention the name Tally Hose to her. She'll point you at her wares.
All right, Jonathan, here we go.
As you walk a few blocks up, you see the sign that says launderer inside. As you see inside, a lot of running faucets and a few people are cleaning their clothes there.
Mhm.
But you see this nice elven woman, short cut hair, sort of like this green tinged skin with these black eyes, not punched black eyes, but like black irises.
Mhm.
Behind, sitting at a desk, just reading a book.
Mm-hmm. I go up to her, Johnny,
Mm-hmm.
and over the counter, I whisper to her, I'm looking for Tally Hose.
As she looks at you. Oh, what are you looking for?
3 pairs of handcuffs, lubricant, and something that would fit up the backside of a Kenku.
Why bother with lubricants?
At least he's considerate of these lube.
Make sure the item is spiked but not
It's
dangerous.
ribbed for his pleasure.
I just got an order of Drockwood.
Dragon dildos.
And a little bit of
Okay.
sea oil, sea eel oil. Sea eel oil.
Seal.
Well,
Smells a bit fishy. Turns on the birds.
Oh, and something to cover the mouth.
isn't right.
What did you say?
And something to cover the mouth as well.
Comes with the handcuffs, my love.
All right.
You
So
buy
how
3 get
much-
1 free. No. as a few minutes
What's the
as she
wait?
goes to the
What's the
back,
third
as
one for? Like
as
hands,
she,
feet. But what's the third?
she heads to the back. And a few moments later, she comes out with a box that's a box, and as she brings it to you, you see the top is a towel.
hmm
It's all inside.
How much
That'll
would that
be
be?
That'll be 15 gold.
All right.
Ooh, the old man will pay you.
Jonathan, I don't want to take this big box with me, so I just put the items in my bag folding.
So you pocket them. Come again, my dear.
Thank you.
As she gives you a wink.
As I have a mask on and cannot wink back.
Kinky.
So I have handcuffs, a ball gag, and a
You have 3 handcuffs, a ball gag, and sea
How would a
eel.
ball gag work on a bird?
Bro,
It's a really big ball.
and
It's
then
like
I
a
have,
beach ball attached to the
I have-
ball.
Jonathan, what's this dildo shaped like?
it is so it's the black Drockwood. So you saw the cane, but it's twisted, so it has these like ridges that spiral up all the way to the tip, and it's just rounded. It's about 6 inches long.
Windhub's not gonna help with this. Don't.
I'm straight acoustic.
Just wait for
All
her to
right,
fall
Johnny.
asleep.
I go back to the inn and check on lasagna.
Check on him. Give him a rectal.
Give him a prostate exam.
So you walk in
What time
as
of night is it?
yeah, it's closer to probably like 8 or 9. Varys,
Hmm?
now you think about it, you saw quite a few women washing clothes, but at 9 o'clock at night,
There's
makes it
steps
no-
out.
that makes a bit no sense at all.
He steps out of the door and thinks for a second. And goes,
Not his problem. Not his goal. He wants to shove a dick in a bird.
Jay,
Mhm.
I would like to take this opportunity to
Hide.
I finished, I finished playing my pipes and I walk up to the.
You hear a knock at the door, Windhelm.
I put away the picture and I open the door.
A peanut immediately like Peanut's asleep, but you hear like Malark kind of like start barking at the door as you open the door, the barking calms down as Peanut kind of wraps her arm around Malark and pulls him closer into the bed.
She asleep, Windhelm?
Yeah.
Was that Peanut?
Yeah, it's Peanut.
You.
Well, according to her, yes.
Come on.
I follow him out. Jimmy, can you get closer to Jonathan so I can fucking
As you hear
I said come out into the hall.
I know.
as you hear
I can raise my voice.
as you hear you're no fun, as you see Peanut kind of roll over as you guys close the door.
Windhelm. Who is she?
One more time.
You don't remember Windhelm's trial.
Hmm?
I'm pretty sure you don't remember Windhelm's trial.
I have vague memories.
You have vague memories of this. It's
As
weird.
a dream.
Yeah.
Meaning, I've already seen the picture, and this is on my mind now.
Well, you haven't seen the picture, but
You seen the picture?
I haven't seen who's on it. I'm assuming it's a girl.
oh, he's seen whatever. Who's who?
The picture
How do you know?
back at the river.
A companion of mine from a while ago.
Why do you carry
Picture
the
from the army of my platoon. And I guess I gotta roll a deception check.
Yeah, you do.
Do I have to roll an insight check?
I mean, you don't have to. If you don't care, you don't care.
I do care.
Do you believe him?
No.
Okay, then roll an insight check. Roll a deception check, Brandon.
I am. He's gonna pass it no matter what. I rolled an 11.
Wait, he rolled. He's hard to read. Yeah, so no, you win as he seems hard to read.
Is she still with us?
You're not exhausted, but you've had 4 nights of sleep. Like,
Is she still with us?
She's still alive. Yes. Though it really isn't much concern of yours.
Well, why do you carry the picture?
I carry the picture of my platoon because I served with them. Not all of them made it, and it makes a good reminder of why I do this.
Don't know why I was curious. Go back to bed.
Don't tell me what to do. And he walked into the room.
As I walk away, you almost hear me say, "Did you love her?"
Like, I can't fucking hear it. It's funny because I can't hear Jeremy.
Well, that's good because you didn't hear it.
Because, like, you know, if I unmute him, there's 2 Jeremys. But if I mute him, there's no Jeremys.
It's hard. I can't. I have to remove my
Well,
headphones.
just
but
sit
Yeah, I
closer
know,
to
it's fine.
Jonathan.
It's not how it works. You don't know the layout.
I mean, actually, you have to. Yeah, I mean, you could technically.
I can hear you both fine. You're not echoing.
He's echoing
So-
he's echoing through Jeremy when I fucking unmute him.
I can't hear him echoing.
It's only like some of the times.
Anyways, Jonathan.
As
Yeah.
Windhelm, as you walk in, Peanut's like, Windhelm's got a girlfriend. As you're kind of like twirling in bed a little.
Peanut's got a sister. No.
I already told you that.
Yeah, I go back to my room, but I
You
cannot
painted my
sleep.
butt, Peanut.
Mm-hmm.
And I painted my head more.
Varys, what do you do?
I go up to Lasagna's room, assuming it's still a 2-person room.
It
It
is.
is.
Okay,
Most
and
Oh, so all of you mark off 2 gold, by the way. Not you. Mark off.
I have 0 maintenance.
Yeah.
costs.
So,
I don't know if you know
all of you
this.
mark off one. All of you mark off 1 gold except Lasagna.
So I go back up to the room, surprised he's still awake, and I wait till he falls asleep.
the lights on. I can't see.
Oh,
Yeah. So you see the torch lit. The hard torch is lit.
Lasagna, you awake? Oh wait, the lamp is lit.
The lamp's not lit.
Gondor calls for aid.
Jonathan, I'm gonna. How much longer until I need to trance so I can wake up early tomorrow?
Not long. You quite a bit. You're fine.
All right, I'm gonna wait until. I'm gonna
What time do you wanna wake up?
every hour. I'm gonna ask him if he's awake.
I'm awake, Varys.
How long is this going?
It's funny because like he's like he could be snoring. I'm awake, Varys.
How long is this going?
How long can I stay awake?
I mean,
Without falling
20,
asleep.
freaking 24 hours.
No, I mean like
Yeah,
I'm not
like, you
forcing
can- you
myself to stay awake.
Oh, you can stay awake for as long as you freaking
When
want.
does exhaustion take over and I fall asleep?
In about about 10 o'clock at
I
night.
mean, technically, Varys could fall asleep halfway
Probably
through the
about
night
night.
and do the trance instead of doing the trance
Probably like in
immediately.
12 more hours. Yeah, you can stay up 24 hours.
You
No,
can
I
stay
mean,
up to
like,
well, no, because it's 15. It's a
I'm
15 DC
tired,
check on
but
the
I
first one.
can't sleep because
In
something.
2 more hours, so you can take 2 more checks.
Do I roll for his?
Yeah, so
is
roll
really
2. Yeah,
what
so
I'm
roll
asking?
2. Roll 2 Constitution saving throws.
Actually, Jonathan, I'm gonna trance first, and then if he's awake by the time,
Okay, so you
or if
should
he's
do
asleep
your
by the
4-hour
time.
trance or whatever.
Yeah, to be honest, that
And
makes
so,
more
roll,
sense.
so roll a con save at second, at 1 con save.
One con save.
I mean, how long do you? I mean,
It's a nat one. I fall
yeah,
asleep.
he falls asleep. Yeah, he falls asleep.
All right, and let's say I wake up at the end of my trance, Johnny.
Mhm.
I go over and give him a little nudge,
Does
like
he
a
feel?
tiny nudge.
Is it
Tiny.
enough to feel?
Lasagna, you awake?
Do I wake up?
He's not awake. You natural sleep. You natural one to sleep.
Okay, good point.
All right,
You
what
are
side?
passed out.
What side of his is he on his back or on his stomach?
So do you sleep on your back or do you sleep on your side?
Or your stomach?
You get raped by bears.
I'm gonna imagine I fell asleep lying on my back because I was like, dude, I was doing that thing where you
Alright, so
sit,
yeah,
lie
well,
down,
you have a
look at the
beast.
ceiling.
Yeah, so he's laying on his back. He sleeps on his stomach.
Jonathan, I'm gonna tell you what I want to do here.
Yes.
I want to have his handcuffs behind his back.
Uh,
I'm gonna put his handcuffs on the arms, the legs, and then I'm gonna get the chain between his arms and legs and handcuff those together.
Ah,
with the third
that's
pair.
what the third one's for.
I'm also gonna have him ball gag before all this starts happening.
okay.
Roll for this.
Roll a sleight of hand check.
Would be the
Roll
sleight.
roll 3 sleight of hand checks.
All right. Well, the first one was a 15 plus. Hang on, gotta scroll
Okay,
up.
so the first one's 15 plus 3, I think, right?
Slight, yeah, 15 plus. So that's
It's
8.
against their passive perception.
Okay. Now the next one, as soon as you handcuff his as soon as you flip him and handcuff his back, roll the next one as you wake up. So roll at disadvantage as you begin to flail, I guess. I mean, it depends what you're doing here. As soon as you do, you flip on your side as you peek hits the front of the bed, as your arms are grabbed behind you.
Jonathan, I'm not being a savage. I'm doing this slowly and methodically.
I mean, he's okay. So that's the first.
It's like you
sleight
stick
of
your
hand
arms,
check.
you hover
Next-
him, and you
next
lift, you
one,
flip
never
him over. It's not
mind. So
like
roll a next sleight of hand check.
Varys isn't
with
strong. He can't
disadvantage or no?
throw lasagna.
He's kind of on his front now. He's kind of rolling a little. Roll another one, but just roll a right one.
Okay, so it's 17 plus 3 is 20.
As you handcuff his legs.
Oh god, I hope this works.
So
Roll
my
the next one
hands
is
and
at
my-
disadvantage as he kind of starts to,
Alright, the first one was a 13, and the second one was a 16. So 13 plus 3, 16.
he keeps beating your passive perception.
I know.
As you handcuff his, as the legs and arms are
Well,
kind of
I think the ball in the
put
mouth
together.
is
Yeah,
really
no,
gonna be the kicker.
no. As soon as your legs and arms start being pulled back, you wake up.
Jonathan,
You
I
can't-
put the ball gag in.
I make a squawk.
As soon as he squawks.
roll initiative.
You fucking opened your mouth, bitch. You're mine now.
You're mine now.
18, I beat you 18 plus 3.
As soon as he squawks, you shove this kind of like squishy, like it seems like almost
You gotta bird him out.
What is it that has been soaked for a while, so it's kind of like almost mushy. As you shove it in his mouth and tie it behind his back, or tie it behind his head.
Can I see the perpetrator?
Yes, it is very clearly. You have night vision goggles. Oh no, you keep it.
I'm
Yeah,
wearing those right
yeah,
now.
you can see freaking point. It's not like that dark.
I scowl angrily.
Oh, Lasagna, you're awake. Hey, remember when you had me in a cage?
I'm gonna rape you now.
Just don't stay for more than an hour, lasagna. You ruin your long rest.
Say or do
So,
anything.
Lasagna, here's what I thought. I could be nice, so I brought this oil here.
Oil, honey.
Or I could be very, well, not friendly, and I pull out the dildo, Jonathan.
I don't know what's gayer. Him sticking
It's
the dildo
definitely
in,
gay.
or
This is the gayest thing that's ever happened.
like what is happening? He's gonna go back to Angor and suck his dick.
Now, Lasagna, how much
As you see
shake
him
do you
pull
think
out
I
this
went through in this
spiral
cage?
wooden object, and a small flask of what appears to be this yellow, kind of like dim. Like,
Varys remembers being in a cage restrained for
looks a bit
fucking
like
days.
piss colored. You drank a lot of water that day, though.
I'm talking like I'm.
As you hear,
Oh, I'm sorry. What was that, Lasagna? I can't understand you. Did you say you want me to put this inside of you?
It did kind of sound like that.
It did kinda sound like that.
Well, if you insist, Jonathan, I stand behind you. Oh, you said you don't need the oil? Well, Lasagna, you're such a brave one.
He's gonna get splinters.
Jonathan, I go for the
You can take a
insertion.
roll if you want to.
Jonathen, I go for the
I can roll out
insertion.
of bed.
Hmm?
It's up to kind
Wait,
of
no, he goes for the what?
What do you
I
guys?
go for the
Insertion.
insertion.
I want cutting words.
Make it a attack roll.
Your mouth is shut. You can't.
I mean,
do
I guess
verbal.
You can't cutting words with your mouth
do
shut.
It's not verbal. It's an ability. It's not a spell.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
usually because you say something to them. Like
I-
the statement "cutting words" kind of insinuates your.
As a reaction, when a foe within earshot rolls an ability
Earshot.
check, attack, or damage, I can subtract bardic inspiration dice from the. Wait,
I'm glad you're mumbling.
ability attack, an ability check, attack, or damage. I can do it on damage.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I can do it on damage or attack.
Yeah.
You can make the attack miss, and if it hits, you can choose to do it on the damage instead.
Yeah. Well, I mean, no, that's not how that works.
Well, you can choose to roll another one for advantage.
Yeah, you
but
can choose
the-
the roll. Well,
No,
as a
no, you can't, 'cause you
It has a reaction. It has a reaction though. So.
Unless the
Alright.
All right. I mean, roll 8.
I can subtract a bardic inspiration dice from the result, unless the foe can't be charmed.
They
And
can't. They can be charmed. No, that's not a problem. You can
well, that's the
charm
thing though. Isn't
Can be charmed. It's just a
them. Yeah,
disadvantage.
he's his
the
advantage.
statement
Doesn't
"cutting
matter.
words" means that he needs
Cutting
like
words-
he needs people to understand him.
I'm letting him do this. Go kill yourself.
Mm.
Go.
Oh, good.
Alright, Varys, roll it.
And I
Roll
cut-
it. Just roll a dex check.
Varys responds "No, you" and sticks it in.
Cutting words.
I get a. You,
I
what
was
kind of
gonna-
check? I got a 16
It's an
plus
attack roll.
something.
He subtracts 6 from the.
16
Wait, you
plus.
said a dex check?
Yeah.
I got a 19 then.
I just realized it's so much
Wait,
easier to do it with
minus
lasagna
six.
because he's not wearing any
Does-
pants.
What's your dex modifier?
My dex
My
modifier
dex is plus 3.
As immediately as you go to do it, he squirms out of the way as you manage to hit one of his butt cheeks. But as he rolls out between your legs. Jed, it's your turn.
Jonathan,
Jed.
My turn.
Ooh, try to break those cuffs, Jeremy.
you're
Can't
restrained.
do anything. Can I try and like waggle out of the comms?
Doesn't restrain give you advantage, Alejandro?
Yeah, shouldn't have advantage, Jonathan.
He not really. You haven't restrained him to the bed. He's kind of restrained to himself. He just rolled.
Fair enough.
Well.
Well, I
yeah.
mean, he's prone still though, so I mean, attack.
It's not an attack roll.
It's well,
Alright, so what are you
Going-
doing, Jen? You're
I
gonna
don't have anything verbal, somatic, or material that I can do. So
No.
just keep rolling, Jeremy. Try to get Windhelm's attention. Maybe he'll come if he's not asleep.
Jonathan.
Oh, wait.
Is it my turn yet?
Jeremy,
Mhm.
roll a dex check.
a dex check.
It's just a dex check.
Oh, Jonathan's bending the rules here. That's fine.
18
Plus what?
plus. Wait, is it like a
Yeah, they're considered
yeah, it's
manacles.
21?
21?
Do I get out
You
of it?
managed. Yes, you do.
Okay,
As
but I
you
only get out
manage-
of one.
As you manage to just kind of waggle your hands through, as you pull, you get your hands free.
Yeah, is that my action?
Your hands are free.
Okay.
Yes.
Jonathan,
Okay, so that's fine.
I.
You can. I mean, that's an action. So, do you have any bonus actions you can do?
Not with the thing in his
You
mouth.
Inspire him.
I can use healing word. I don't have.
I'd like to inspire the man trying to shove a dildo in my ass.
Varys, your turn.
Well, joke's over, Lasagna. I start uncuffing him.
Joke's over.
Deception
As
check.
you begin to uncuffing him.
I pull the gag out of my mouth.
I'm very careful, Jonathan. I have shocking grasp ready just in case he attacks me.
Okay. Anything happen?
Varys,
Hey,
I
you want to
don't
bite him,
think Ellie would
lasagna?
approve of this.
Maybe.
I want to
You want to bite him? Maybe.
Lasagna, I don't think Ellie would approve of me being put in a cage, but, you know, as far as she knows, I wasn't.
Yeah, well, you're a filthy
So
animal,
this never
so maybe you deserve me.
Lasagna, does this say Varys? It was. Go back to sleep. As you still haven't gotten your full rest, have you?
Yeah, I don't fall back asleep.
You need to, or you're not gonna get long rest.
Lasagna, I'm gonna
roll
go.
Yeah, roll for it.
I'm going
Roll
out for a
twice.
walk because I
Roll
already
twice.
rested.
you get kidnapped by a drake.
One was a 13, one was a 4.
Passing
Yeah.
drink.
Yeah.
Okay. So do I fall back asleep?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Varys went out for a
Wanna
walk
notice
anyway,
everyone?
so.
So Varys, what do you do?
Wait, did he fall asleep immediately before I left the room?
no, like 2 hours later.
Oh, I left the room and went for a little bit of a walk for maybe like an hour or two.
He was asleep when you got back.
Well, you only have 2 hours to act, so.
All right, I'm just gonna go. I was just gonna go straight for stick it up the butt method now.
Yeah, what?
He's just gonna shove it in and forget about the
Yeah,
manacles.
you know what, Jonathan? I'm gonna put the tip on his butthole and put my foot on the other end.
Oh no.
One attack.
Jimmy, you should really start wearing pants.
Like Jonathan, I want to get it propped in position like you would a nail head.
He's basically
I
he's
just
going to like
roll an attack.
I got a 16.
He's gonna punt his
plus
cunt.
whatever modifier. I don't know what you want me to add.
Feel a horrible forced object enter your butt.
It goes in with ease.
It has a base at least.
It's loose.
it just keeps going. It like the whole thing absorbs into his ass. He's gone.
Do I wake up?
What? Yes, you very much wake up. And you can squawk all you want.
I'm not squawking. I literally get up lazily almost and pull it out and throw it in there.
Roll an
I
attack.
dodge. Nope, I dodge.
Roll an attack.
Use the dodge action.
Do I get? What do I add?
It's happening. Why can't I just play D&D?
My dex modifier, and I rolled a 15 hit.
Jonathan, I cast shield.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna cast shield as the tilted just flaps against what appears to be a blue barrier that it bangs off.
Oh, God.
Darn, I didn't know. I didn't know you were experienced.
I'm level 4. Oh shit! Wait, Jonathan, can they level up? No, not tonight. 6. They just.
Jonathan, I look back at my watch. What time is it?
It's about 4 a.m.
Well, that was my last attempt, and I don't want to pick that up.
What you mean attempt? It was pretty successful.
I'm gonna go out for a morning
Another
jog
walk.
inside of the bar.
So are we gonna? Okay, so what do you guys want to do?
They've got to go back to
think
Ilmendo.
Is there anything you want to do in Alabastros? Or my instance?
Yeah, we want
Yes.
to turn our ears.
So you go to. I'm not gonna.
I also want to appraise the diamond, Jonathan.
Okay, so you go back to the diamond appraisal.
You should probably get a horse when home.
No. I'm not paying for another
Do you
horse.
guys want to RP or do you guys want to just go?
Windham
I
staying.
want to RP.
Windham and Peanut are staying at
I
the.
want
at
to
the inn.
RP the diamond.
Okay.
I don't want to RP the Orcures. Just give us a number
Yeah,
for
because
that.
the orchid is how many? 17, I say.
17, yeah. We'll split that between me and lasagna.
Okay. You guys get 255 gold.
Not each.
Yeah, 255 gold.
Each.
No, we get 250
Total, Jeremy.
Split that among yourself. Brandon, do you want a horse or not?
No,
So we get
Windham and Peanut
175,
stay in the
Jeremy.
previous town.
I get
You
one.
can get
one-
you get
We're
180.
going
I
back
get
to Clandestine, we're gonna
175.
Stay here. So they walked to go do that.
Okay, so you're gonna stay. Okay,
Relaxation.
so just stay. Just mark off 3 gold.
Yeah.
Just for the days and stuff.
Yeah.
As you go to the center tent near the marketplace, what's it called again?
Oh, that's right. Can I meet up with that guy that tried to sell me gems or something?
The guy has to clear out the mines, which
Yeah.
I don't think.
So
it's
as you
really-
go to the Breakbow Ward. Is it the Breakbow? Yeah.
Breakbow Ward.
As you go to the Breakbow Ward, you find that the tents are mostly unset up, but someone directs you back down to the marketplace ward, where
Mhm.
he says he sets up a more permanent shop.
Mhm.
As you enter, these wonderfully crafted these wooden buildings that are just curved trunks of trees. As you enter, you hear the doorbell ring as the door opens, and you see inside again the familiar elf. That I have no idea whose name is or what it
I
is.
don't think you
I want to say I got my mask back, by the way, from
Peanut.
Peanut.
Yeah.
So I can put on that
Mask of
same Prince
many
Charming
places.
face.
Oh, hello again.
I
How are
talk in
ya?
Elvish. Hello there. I seem to have acquired an item, and I do not know its price. Do you know where I could have it appraised?
Well, you've come to the best. I have the best eye for these. If it is a gem indeed.
Well, it is a gem, and I slowly pull it out of my bag, Jonathan.
As he does, you see him gasp a little. As he immediately pulls out the monocle that has this little bit of a zoom feature. As he as he pulls it out and begins to inspect it. I would sell this for 300 gold at least. Diamond worth this much.
He said he would buy it or he would sell it for.
He would sell it for 300.
So it's a diamond worth 300 gold.
Yes. Roll an Arcana check.
Fuck.
These
I
are
wasn't
quite
ready.
rare.
I rolled a 25, maybe.
25.
Yeah.
I sold my last one just a few days ago during the festival.
Oh, did
Don't
you?
find many of these.
There we missed the festival.
These are
No.
used
don't win.
specifically in casting Resurrection. Or Revivifying.
How long does somebody have to be?
It's a minute.
So we can't get Onyx back.
You're past the 10-day point too with that.
When I was gonna bury him if you guys just waited at the fucking thing, but
300 gold. I'll keep this on me. Maybe I'll. How big is this, by the way, Jonathan? I'm guessing
it's
I
pretty
can't
hefty,
put it on
probably
a
the size of your
ring.
fist.
All right.
Jeez.
How big is a diamond
That's
worth?
like
What's
beating somebody with a fucking.
a diamond worth $6,000.
How many chromatic orbs can I cast out of this thing?
Not
You
any.
need a diamond
It's
worth
not the
specific.
certain type of diamond.
It's a 1 carat diamond.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind. It's not the size of your fist. That's pretty big.
It's probably the size of like Imagine your two imagine 4 D20s put together. Like that size probably.
Yeah. It's pretty hefty though.
It's like the size of a ping pong ball, Alejandro.
Yeah.
So I'd be able to put this on a ring. You're saying?
No,
Jesus Christ, no.
your
Could I put
hand
it in
would.
a necklace?
Yes, but you can get it robbed. Very
Uh,
easily.
Oh, you
Jonathan.
also have that necklace.
Yeah, I know. I was about to say. Could you also praise
By
this
the way,
for me?
necklace. Eh?
I
As
pull
he
out
looks
this
it over,
golden
the
necklace.
craftsmanship's quite fine.
Looks like one of my works I sold to a guy who lives in Wolfswater.
Ouch.
Would you mind telling me what the gem
I'd
on
buy
the inside
it
is?
for 55 gold.
What's the gem on the inside?
Jade.
Oh,
You said it
so
was
it's
red.
golden shade necklace.
It's a small gem though.
You said it's worth 55 gold?
I'd buy it for 55.
Good to know. I just happened to find these things while defeating some orcs I found.
Orcs, you say? You
Yes,
seem to
they
be
were.
quite a fighter.
Oh, yes, they were quite the hassle.
Tall and spindly. Quite the fighter.
Anyways, I shall be off.
So you shall.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll be seeing you again
Man.
unless you move.
Unless I remember his
Alabastris.
name. And I'm pretty sure he was more hoity, and he wasn't hoity-toity last time. Pretty sure he was actually pretty gruff.
What, the guy from the cave?
Oh,
He's a good
John,
guy.
you want to RP Ilmandel? Because we need to tell her that Wolfwater was.
Well, hello, Varus.
Hello,
How's he
I'm
gonna
back
find
from
the teeth and stuff?
I'm back from Wolfwater.
This is after you guys had traded in your ears.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What
So
news
about
do you bring?
Wolfwater.
Your friend said that you gone to scout the area.
It's funny how we're
Wolf.
never there at the same time.
Wolfwater. Wolfwater was overtaken by orcs. Their main force seems to have moved somewhere else, and they seem to be taking food and raw materials somewhere.
Raw materials. What do you mean?
Wood, stone. They're taking everything that's nailed down. They're taking the buildings.
Everything's nailed down.
They're taking
It's
everything.
every brick, every plank, every
Bricks, wood.
maybe fiber.
Just like orcs to scavenge as such. Monsters.
They're also taking people, halflings, and dwarves, and no elves. The elves were taken care of by them.
You see a slight bit of remorse in her eyes. Wolfwater is fine. But
Yes.
if they're taking them as slaves.
My wife.
Oh, by the way, all of you add 63 gold in your inventories for the heirs.
Whoa, did you split it with? Did you split it equally, or did you just?
Yeah, I took an extra gold.
Ooh, cheater.
Whoa. So you said add how much?
63.
Okay.
Ah, what is the
it-
current? Well, if that is the case,
You guys did worse than I thought.
none. We have not seen orc activity around this area. Past 5 days now.
Hmm.
As such,
Well-
we'll start setting up scouting parties.
I did manage to possibly blind their leader.
Well,
Unless you had cure wounds, yeah, it would have done the job.
how close did you get?
Oh, I'd say right up in his face with this, and I pull out mercy, and I'd say ignite.
That is quite a fine blade. Is that?
Alabastrium.
Yeah, sure.
Alabastrium, as I say before she said.
Alabastrium. Hmm. Where did you manage to find such a wonderful item?
Lady Vex.
The Baroness of Alabastras gave you a weapon.
Yes, I managed to win a competition
Yeah, you're
for
right.
Windhelm, might I add.
Yeah, fuck you.
I
You
would
hear,
imagine
you hear from the
it's
strong-
distance. Windhelm
The
yelling.
strong human you hang out with.
Yes, he was taken care of by yours truly.
Roll a
You
deception
doubt-
check. Roll a
You-
deception check.
Better
Shit out
not
of
come
him.
back alive.
Jonathan, nat 20.
But the horse has some unique musculature.
Lasagna
Well, I
doesn't
wouldn't say
speak up.
musculature,
Fucking
just
lasagna.
wits.
Thank you, Jay. Thank you so much.
By the way, Lasagna, Windhelm's had a little bit of time to stew,
He
by
doesn't
the
seem
way.
to be the brightest of folk either.
He remembers Lasagna voting in the
Oh
cage.
no, he's probably suffered some mental trauma.
Huh?
That
What's that?
No, Windhelm's had a little bit of time to stew, so he's gonna fucking punch Lasagna when he gets back.
Why?
Because of the
Put him in a
cage!
cage.
And the
And you
bites!
paid it. Oh.
But
I
it
wouldn't
seems
have
the orc
won.
activity has wind down quite a bit.
So
If they are pillaging,
damage.
and it seems their ravaging may be over. There's not much left over there. Did you manage to look at the Drockwood lumber mills?
I did. There was nothing living that I could find out there.
Well, your friend told me that the area had been quite ravaged, and that the orcs had been quite dwindled. Do you know of their location, where they might hide, so that we might strike?
Yeah, we told him the caves.
Well, lasagna's with me.
Oh yeah, I told him the case. Yes. Oh, your friend told me the location where they might be hiding. We will send scouts there. Probably promptly troops.
If not there, then I don't know where else they could be.
That's
Uh,
for us.
we
That is
checked-
for us to worry about.
We checked your fort again, and they have not returned there. And that's all we've really.
As-
yeah.
Your fort. You mean your ashes?
Well, I thank
say
you
it
for
with
your service.
quotation
I thank you
marks.
for your service. You've done a great deed, whether or not our fort is now ash. Still a great deed. Any amount of orc that can kill elf dead is a great weight off my shoulder.
They They do have a lycanthrope with them. I'd be on watch for that.
Oh, I told her about that
Lycanthrope.
one.
Yes, but you didn't know the specifics. Her name is Rolorks. I forget her name.
A lycanthrope. What are those?
Your boyfriend got turned into one.
Oh, the werewolves.
Werewolves. I've heard tale of them.
Heard a tale.
Am I having a stroke?
I will keep out. I will keep out. Do you know any information I could use against this werewolf?
Silver weapons.
Jonathan, do I know about silver weapons? Star?
Yes, Pina has informed you of this.
Oh, okay. Silver weapons, magic items.
And I'll have a few of my guard dip their weapons and such.
It is a half-orc that disguises herself as.
Very interesting. Thank you.
And I forget her.
Very-
Jonathan, what's her name again?
Selenia.
Her name was Selenia.
I'll keep my eye out, and I'll inform my scouts.
She can also summon wolves, by the way.
A caster?
No, it's just
No, I feel like it's just more of a.
It's more of a werewolf.
She howls, and then they showed up to bite
Then
me
we
as well.
She shall not be underestimated. You can be assured my guard will take care of them. They're the finest.
And I
And distance.
it's like she slows down between words. I never know when Jonathan's gonna end a sentence.
She is a striker. She
they're
is
the
a striker.
finest. Incandescence
Well, we'll be
on this continent.
If you ever need help from an adventuring group and are willing to pay, we'll be in Alabastris and you can send word.
What is your name? Or what is the name? That I
We're
shall
the Lion's
contact you
Mane.
Come on.
by? Get a better name. Bitch.
That's okay. No. If they're trying to find us now at Vastris, that'd be the best way to find us.
Fine.
In Alabastris, we're known as the Lions.
Because realistically, we wouldn't be staying in Alvastris. They'd tell somebody
You've
who'd tell the
got-
Baroness, who'd tell fucking
I'll-
us in the stone.
I have contacts with the politicians in that area. I will inform them of your deeds.
Oh, and just a secret between you and I, if you ask your guards to step out.
It's
roll
an
a persuasion
assassination
check?
attempt.
Whoa. Again, am I in this room or not? I
17.
had ears.
Are you going? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So you're
Yeah,
there.
he's here.
Are you
17.
doing any talking?
No.
Okay. Nothing's changed. What?
17.
17?
Mhm.
Look, you may be attractive, but not quite interested.
Well, that's not really the reason. Maybe you could keep your head guard here or your right-hand man, but I'd rather just be a secret. The higher ups know.
I want to tap in here.
Mhm.
I pull up my sleeve and show the orange scar.
Quite interesting.
That's
As she gives you
not
as,
what I was referring to. Was
Yes.
on
One second. As she gives you a wink, and that's it.
I wink back.
How can she tell us a wink? Because she can only see half your face at one time.
Well, he has to turn his head. Like it's very obvious. Then follow me as she kind of brings you over with as she brings Gilbert next to her as she walks to the sort of like alcove on top of this sort of like this outcropping. What do you have to say? You say
So it might be harder for you to find me if you don't know my what I actually.
Suspicion is bad.
How do you feel about drows? Good drows that help people, and
I've never known a drow to help a person in my life.
Well, see ya. Have a nice day.
there's a first for everything, and I take my mask off, Johnny.
As she looks at you, she looks you up and down. As soon as your mask takes off, she looks at your face. And Gilbert looks at you almost to draw his weapon. I need you to make a charisma check.
Oh fuck! I don't have any bonus. I got a 19.
Windhelm never has to kill fucking Varys. Varys does it himself.
Varys has weighted dice today. Roll a 19 check.
Oh, we rolled a 19? Oh, I didn't hear a number. Never thought. As you give her a smile, you're correct. There is a first for everything.
However,
There's
this is
the
the
Hilo.
last. Ka-ching.
You shall be known as the first drow I've ever seen that I did not put my sword through.
So if you need to find me,
Somebody got lucky.
don't go looking
As
for
Gil,
it.
as you see Elmendale look at Gilbert and give him a sideways look as Gilbert relaxes a little and puts his sword down, kind of, but his hand is
There's
definitely
his-
on the
Oh my god.
There's
It's like she
like
says that, right? But
sweat
she didn't say
on
anything about Gilbert and he fucking goes for it.
Bear's very sweaty, by the way, right now. Bear's like sweating out of every.
He's dropping a lot of spaghetti. It's fine.
As you see, this place isn't really secretive. It's not like
I
there's
put it
walls
back
or
on
anything. It's
Johnny
kinda
after she said
you
that's
see
the first.
you see guards that have stopped on like this. It's kind of like this big
Well, Jonathan,
pathway.
what he
that you
probably
walk
would
over,
do
and
is
you
just
see a lot of
pick up
people have like
his-
turned and like looked that are kind of keeping an eye on them.
You could just pick up his hood. You could pull up his hood and then take the mask off, so that it wouldn't be visible to everybody else. Just to the
Is that what he
rest
did?
of them.
Yeah, we're out on a balcony, Jonathan. Anyone can look down from the ground. Up.
Okay, so you see, okay. I'm just
I'm gonna be fucked if anyone
Okay.
else knows
So-
I'm drowned.
well, Varys. As she puts her hand, and she puts her hand to her head, and she salutes you.
I salute her back, and I say, so don't go looking around for a
Handsome.
normal-looking elf.
Handsome elf.
Well, I'm glad you didn't ask me on a date first.
That's it.
I laugh and put the mask back on. All right, lasagna. Let's go
you do.
before I die.
As you turn around and walk away, you hear, "It does look a lot more better with the mask on, Gilbert. Wouldn't you say?" Yes, my lord.
Gilbert fucking. Oh, this is-
Alright, I suppose we're off. Oh, one more thing. I want to buy some potions. How much for a potion again?
Oh,
It's 50 gold.
yeah, that's right. I need to buy. Let me buy 2 potions.
All right, so mark up 100 gold, get 2 potions. I'm not.
I'm gonna buy 5.
Go for it. 250
Jonathan, I
gold.
want you to RP this for me.
Alejandro, eat my ass. Come on.
All right, let's go. We meet back with them in
So, Varys,
Mhm.
I'm asking you specifically. We're going to fast travel to Alabastris because
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
What are you asking?
would you like to talk to Ingor on downtime, or would you like to do it now?
I want to go to
Depends.
Ingor. So
Hey, lasagna.
Yeah, I haven't
would
talked
you
to Ingor
mind?
in a while.
no.
Would
I
you
need to
mind
go to
giving me
Ingor.
1,200 gold?
I gotta take Peanut
I
with
don't
me.
have it.
There's a whole lot
How
of stuff. in
much
there.
would you be willing to give me?
Would you like to do that next? Would you like to do that in between in the week?
Me?
Yeah, because it's getting
No,
kind of late here.
fuck no, man. Just get Peanut her fucking
There's-
pajamas.
Paris, you shoved a cork up my head.
You locked me in a cage.
You were
We're
trying
even.
to kill us.
We're even now.
We are not even close to even, Paris.
We are very close to even.
God, the
We are-
soccer moms are at it again.
At least they're not killing each other.
Lasagna actually almost reached for his dagger, but then stopped.
Well, at least they're mostly not
Jonathan,
trying to
did
kill
I
each
see him reaching for his dagger?
It's
You know, like my hand like
Look,
twitched.
Peanut, we gotta go pick up your thing real quick. So come on.
what thing?
Oh, your present.
Yeah,
Oh, you're straight. You said I have another present.
it should be more than ready by the fucking month it takes us to walk to and from
So,
Kansas.
let me keep track of my calendar days real quick.
Peanut, while you're picking up your gift from Windhelm, I'm gonna get a horse ready.
You're gonna buy a horse?
Yeah.
All right. So that would be
Oh,
as you
you're shifting
stop
around,
you stop by one of there isn't a lot of stables near here. So,
There's no
but
stables
no
on
no
it.
no. But in Gondor means 8.
Gondor.
But no.
Alabastris.
Wait, we're back in Alabastris, right?
No. Oh, in Alabastris you're buying a horse?
Yeah, I thought this was
Okay,
happening.
yeah,
in
yeah.
Alabastris.
So you guys take the next 15 days to travel to Alabastris.
My dagger is probably ready by now.
Probably
He's
longer,
ready.
Jonathan,
I
because
think it's like 3 days away from being ready or something.
Jonathan, we only have 1 horse, so we wouldn't be able to go longer, would we?
No. It doesn't do anything really. The horse doesn't actually add anything. It essentially allows you to carry extra if you have extra, but you really don't.
For example, if we could buy a cart for a horse, it would, that's the kind of thing you use a horse for. Or the
Alright,
fact
let's
that I have
buy,
combat. base.
Jonathan, I actually just want to buy a cart then. Like a wagon, like a small
Do
wagon.
that now, Alabastris. During the downtime, Alejandro. Peanut's just gotta. I want Peanut to RP us with me. I want to RP Nut.
I'm going to get a horse while you guys are.
So you stop by. Do you want a war horse?
Yeah, there's a horse.
So there's plenty of stables on in
Oh,
Alavacorum, which is the southern city.
Give me the price.
It is.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck, dude.
You hear the god talking? Just give me the fucking price, dude.
I'll tell you in a second. Okay. Don't worry.
No, just do the thing with Peanut. Okay.
Yeah. As as you guys head to, I'm assuming you just go with Varys, right? Because I mean, Varys
If
is the
Varys is coming along, I don't care.
What do you mean?
Do you need
Do you
to go
want- do you
talk to
wanna go
Ingor?
Yeah, you want to start Ingor?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Ingor.
Where is?
Varys, your boyfriend's back in town. Or Ingor. Your boyfriend's back.
Boys are back in town. Oh, shut that door. Here we go. So, as you guys head back to Alabastris after about 15 or 16 days of travel or so, you guys again feel the familiar cold creep up as you guys approach the Cliff Keep Mountains. And as you pass by, you were again reminded how nice it was in Clandestines compared to here. As you walk into Ingor's shop, you hear the bell ring as you see the mannequins, as you see Ingor talking to a few women trying on dresses, as immediately he turns and looks at you. Varys, I have not seen you in at least a month. Your beautiful face, why do you cover it still?
I got a gift from Agent of the Dildo.
Well, in Clandestines, they don't really
Meantime,
enjoy it.
your item has come
I
out
like how you just
quite
skipped me.
wonderful. Yeah, he did.
Great.
So,
Can I get it, please?
yeah, so Alger, what are you saying?
No, Ingor's talking to Windhelm. Sarah's just gonna go sit, wait till Ingor's done.
You already paid already, or no?
Yeah, I paid already. I mean, don't fucking try to double charge me, Ingor.
It turned out lovely. Oh, and Little Peanut, you're going to absolutely adore it. As you see Peanut's face just line up as Varys kind of giddily walks to the back as he opens the back door, and a few minutes later he comes out with this huge coat that just is a onesie essentially, where it's just white fur, paws and everything, and you see the padded leather paws on the mittens and on the feet.
Is it pajamas? Is it first?
As you see Peanut immediately jump up and grab it and hold it. I knew she would love it. I even added the paws. I thought she would just die for it.
Let me get this straight. Windhelm bought Peanut a fursuit.
He bought her pajamas that look like a Yeti.
This is my persona.
This is my
What is happening in this playthrough?
Look, I bought her pajamas that look like a Yeti, not a fursuit.
Oh, that's right.
Windhelm, I'm gonna try it on. Jeremy, it is 75 gold. 75 gold. Oh, you have a discount. No. Yeah, you have a discount. It is 68 gold for you.
Okay, thank you for the 8, because that rounds this out there.
Now, Varys, you, last I left you were gorgeous and leaving me behind, sadly.
Hate.
You were trying to reestablish the trade, if I'm correct?
Yes, I don't know if I've gotten back here.
I missed your voice.
When Tom snickers in the corner.
But I get ahead of myself. How did it go?
Well, as far as we know, wait a minute. I forgot to visit people that actually have to establish the trade route. The master guy. Fuck, I forgot.
Yeah,
Hey,
but
Jonathan, you want to say Varys wouldn't forget?
Yes, you're fine. You talked to a few people after talking to the military. They said that they'd probably end up reestablishing the trade route within the month.
They said the trade route would probably be reestablished within the month. If all goes well.
Excellent. I have had quite a few orders for specialty items. So it'd be quite nice if I could get my materials. The softest thing I can touch right now is just you.
There shudders.
He's definitely not gay, right, guys?
There's a dick in my head.
There's a dick in my head. So, you seem like a trustworthy fellow with a trustworthy face. Not that I've seen it, but
What do you mean my mask is off?
he's taking it off.
oh, your mask is off right now.
No,
I take it off whenever I come into the store.
He's taking it
Oh,
off
this
with
one.
the
Not,
store as well.
not that I get to see it very often. You don't come and visit me as much as we used to, but the deal still stands then.
Well, right now I don't really have the funding for it.
Oh, why not?
Well, it's...
I present you a discount. I present you an item. And you come strapped for change.
Yes, pretty much.
Well, I shall keep it on hold for you, my friend, as he boops your nose.
Thank you, Ingor.
Anything for you,
Calm down,
My-
you two lovebirds. You're
my
still in
dark-skinned
public.
beauty.
What did you say, Johnny? I couldn't hear
Your
a word.
my dark-skinned beauty.
Ferris again, just stare.
I'm shuddering.
Hey,
I'm
Chris.
really
Like not a shudder, more like a chill of the spine.
Big, yeah. Beautiful, man.
Oh.
As Peanut comes out of the dressing room, you see her just like, you know, like Boo in Monster
Yeah,
Inc. with the mask.
That was kind
exactly
of the.
like- Yeah, and she comes out and she just runs up and hugs the heck out of you, Windhelm. And she's like squeezing you as she lets go. She lifts up the hood as you see like the face of the Yeti that's kind of been not mangled but like remade with other, like it seems to be other kind of materials to try to make the teeth and stuff.
So you like?
Thank you, 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 thank you. And she hugs you again.
I'm glad you enjoy it.
This is the best thing ever. Is this the Yeti we killed?
Yes. It's the Yeti. I brought those pelts back
It makes
for
it
that.
even more. It makes it even more personal.
I love wearing the skin of my dead foes.
True.
Try not to scare Malark with it.
Kind of ride up on in this bitch.
Wait, can I ask Peanut something real quick?
Yeah.
Can I call Peanut over?
As she
Peanut.
getting all over in her Yeti suit. It's kind of
That's a
like,
great outfit. Do you happen to have 1,200 gold I could borrow?
He's the fucking bum uncle.
Roll a persuasion check. Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Oh my god.
She is so excited right now.
Just throws her purse at you and runs
Jonathan,
away.
The first one was a 3, the second one was an 18.
I can give you 350 as she boops your nose.
Oh, thank you.
Here you go. As she just kind of hands you the thing and then bounces over back to Windhelm and like Windhelm, she's just dancing around you.
Yeah.
I bust in the door instinctively knowing that these guys would be in here, and I say, Peanut!
As she like looks at you, she goes, "Rah!"
Nice too.
Windhelm got it for me.
Of course he did.
Oh my god.
Because he's a doll.
When Tom is trying not to laugh at her, by the way.
Peanut, you still in?
Yes, yeah. Windhelm,
Yes.
Lasagna and I are gonna go on a trip. Is that okay?
Just take care of lasagna. Don't let him fall over.
As she hugs you, and you can't really see this Windhelm, but like from your angle, you can see like her back leg like lift up as she like hugs him. As she runs to you, Lasagna. So when do we go?
Now?
And she looks at you, she's like, and she looks at you, Windhelm.
Have the day of rest and then go.
I don't exactly have a house, so like I don't really see a reason to like stick around.
I mean, we can stay at the bar for the night. I've been staying there for so long.
Lasagna spent most of his life just literally living.
Well, I'm just saying, you know, Peanut hasn't. She, you know, fucking, you want to walk 15 days, reach the city, then immediately leave?
At the River's Rest.
Fine. Leave in the morning.
Lasagna, take this with you. As I give him, I pull out of the bag of holding a 2-person tent.
A what?
A 2-person tent.
Oh.
Thanks, Ferris. Windhelm.
Windhelm.
Yeah, well, yes. Yes.
We'll be gone 2 months.
I'll take good care of him.
We'll be in Ishbak.
I'm gonna go see my family, my friends.
I take everything, Jonathan. I take everything out of the bag except for the potions and the rations.
Mm-hmm.
I leave the bedroll in there as well, I guess. You know what? Fuck it. I take out the stuff I'm going to take out, Jonathan. You know, and I give Peanut the rest of the bag, the bag of holding.
You are the best.
Don't lose it.
Uh,
We'll
John,
need it for later.
Peanut, you can spend the rest of the day.
As you say, as you hear Peanut say, I'm glad I chose you guys.
I say to her, wait, no, I might need those.
That's
I was gonna give her the handcuffs, but I need those.
In case Lasagna gets too rowdy.
No, I need.
I give her the dildo.
No,
You're
we left that in the
13
floor. No, we left that in the floor being.
Oh my god.
Very quickly.
The maid who's gotta clean that up.
Windhelm,
Yes.
you've been spending the most time with Peanut. Roll a perception check.
15 plus 4, I think? Perception? Yeah, 19.
You see the wolf ring around her index finger.
When that was a
You
little
Is
bit
that a
don't
heavy.
magic item? I want that.
You don't quite remember why she has it. But you know she should. It's just something in your head. It's
Yeah.
nothing mentionable per se, but
It's just something different that wasn't there before.
no.
He's not gonna call her out.
There's.
No,
Can
no
I have-
snitch.
Can I have one of those paint buckets? They might come handy.
That's,
I don't have those.
That's
Peanut
peanuts.
has
That
it.
can be in the bag.
Oh,
And
okay.
you have the other one. Oh, Windhelm. Since Lasagna has the other one, you can have this. As she pulls out of the bag, holding the jar, the paint can with the paint brush on it.
I'm sure you'll need it more though.
Lasagna already has one though.
I'll keep hold on to it. You'll get it back when you come back.
Okay, thank you.
Peanut, you can just spend the rest of the day having some fun, doing whatever. Maybe visit Penelope.
I can spend the day with Penelope,
I've
she
got to
looks at
talk
you,
to
and then
say-
looks at Windhelm, but looks at you again.
It's up to you, Peanut.
I've got to
get
talk to
Cobalt
the
Reserve.
Dragonborn, so yeah,
Okay.
I'll take her there. We can do that in downtime.
I head to the
Yeah.
Cobalt Reserve.
Alright, you head to the Corporal's Reserve.
I head to Hector, Jonathan.
Alright, you head to Hector. What do you do?
Is it my turn or is it one of theirs?
It is your turn right now.
Okay. I walk in. Who do I see?
You again see Tiana. I think her name's Tiana, right?
Nope, you've changed it again.
Talia or something?
I don't fucking care.
God damn it. I
Let's see if I have it.
It's in Elastus.
Yeah, no, I don't have it.
Give me a second. I have the stupid name, and I'm the worst person ever. It's not the wholesome hog for his rest.
You go on your name changed 3 times.
I'm having a stroke, dude. Just give me a minute.
There's nobody likes her, so she just keeps like changing.
No, I like her. I
Ew.
just don't remember names.
Well, so I have it written down, but I don't have hers written down because she's not important. I got like Hector, Vonadin,
Oh,
Skids.
it's not under Alavastris. It's under Past Adventures. It's under me. God damn it! Give me a second. Give me 2 seconds here.
Dies.
Oh my god! Wait. Her name's Tiana right now. It's the same girl. You see her.
Well, just make her name Tiana from now on. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
No one,
Yeah,
no
nice
one watches
to-
these
nice
videos
to see
anyway.
you again.
Oh, hi, Varus.
I'm just not wearing
No
the
one
mask anymore.
watches these videos anyway.
Dies.
Is anyone watching the stream?
Oh, actually, yeah. There's 2 people here.
Yeah, one of them's Alejandro.
No, it's
Is Hector in?
Yeah, Hector's in right now. Why do you need him?
Just magic bit.
Magic what?
Biz.
Let's take a piss.
Do you need something identified?
No, it's other whiz-biz.
Ah,
Why'd you talk to
Yes,
me,
I was
Varys? You're so
coming in.
hot.
Fine. As she knocks on the back of as she just slams her hands twice on the door as it a few seconds later lights up as the door opens. John, I told you not to bother me. Oh, welcome, Varys.
Oh, Hector.
How may I help you? as he kind of stands up and brushes himself off a little.
Last time we spoke, I think I asked if you were willing to describe any scrolls for me of spells you may know that I can learn. You did not give me the list of what you knew, though.
Ah, yes. After contemplating a little,
After contemplating for a month and a half.
I believe it's best if I only offer you one.
Wish. Nice.
Give me 1 second. I have it under a file. Yeah.
I don't remember this with clandestines. I've already forgotten this.
Sorry, but... It is one. Do you know? I almost said shatter. I had a string.
Shatter!
Yes, I use it quite often.
Yes. I think this might come quite handy for you. Fireball.
Fireball. Fuck. How much would you be willing to sell it?
I'll give it to you for 1,000 gold.
Ooh, that's quite the price. I might be back in a month and take you up on that offer.
The offer will always stand for you.
Thank you, Hector. It's just good to be back in town.
It's nice to see you.
Well,
But I must get back to work.
Have a good day. I'll be going to Tiberius now.
Again, he is a blue tiefling. See a blue tiefling nest as he
Blue
walks back.
tiefling.
As he walks. Is that all you wanted?
Well, of course, I wanted to say hi to you.
Say hi to who? Me?
Oh, me?
Yes,
Well,
Jonathan.
I'm glad you stopped by, but I'm a very busy woman, so
Jonathan, I look around the store. How empty is it?
it is very empty.
It's a magic item store. Nobody fucking buys though.
I somehow imagine her texting, but I know that's not possible.
She's got a sending
Looks
stone in her
pretty-
hand and she's just squished, like she's just squeezing it.
Looks pretty busy around here. As I chuckle.
Well, you're coming in pretty early in the morning,
This is-
so not a lot of people are around. A lot of our business is
Jonathan,
done.
Jonathan, I finger bang her at the back of the door. I'm not even looking at this point.
Bye, Varus.
Bye, I love you. I mean,
Alright.
bye.
I'm gonna go to Tiberius now, so it's their turn.
Okay. Windhelm, what do you do?
Well, I need to talk to Tiberius, so... Jonathan, I'm carrying Peanut on my shoulders so she doesn't get it dirty.
Hmm.
Because, you know, you'd ruin
Is
them.
she is having the time of her life.
Walking through town with a Yeti. I gotta talk to Tiberius. Oh, I can do my thing in downtime, John. That doesn't matter for me. But
hmm
if you want to do, I mean, I wanted to ask him about the armor. So
Oh, yeah, very quickly.
Did you also have a helmet that was being
oh
made
yeah,
for
I
you?
can pick that up in the downtime. It's just getting fitted for the horns. I don't need to, like, you know. Hey, Vonadin, you want to give me my helmet? Nah, I'm good. I'll keep it. I sold it actually. Oh, thanks, buddy.
So it's 15 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's been 21 days. It is now the.
Are we done?
It is no quickly. It is the 21st. It is the 22nd of Vanu.
When's my birthday?
It's not for a while. Remember,
Your
you left
birthday
on
was when we
Vanu
started,
50th.
Jeremy.
Yeah. So it's the 22nd of Vanu. Hello.
Tiberius.
As you see Tiberius give you a smirk. As both of you, I would
I
imagine.
imagine Peanuts ran away.
As Peanut immediately, it's like as you see Penelope like peeking up behind Tiberius. Hey Tiberius, do you mind if I spend the day with Penelope? Penelope? Of course. She's always welcome here. As you see immediately, like Peanut just like jumps down off your shoulders and like pushes Tiberius kind of out of the way. Oof! As he kind of like
Nice.
oof, as they
Don't
you see them
kill
kinda,
him
like,
yet. I need him.
roll up run up the stairs. Hello again, Windhelm.
Hello, Tiberius. I had a bit
How
of.
are you?
Well, I'm doing. Well, I could do better, but it's not anything you can fix. Well, maybe. This armor I'm wearing, the one you had changed for the thing.
Looks quite good as he kind of like scrapes it off a little bit.
Yes. Well, it is magic. It is magic. I'm a big deal. It has an enchantment on it, but it seems that the enchantment might not be finished or something has gone awry with it. I was wondering if you could look at it and possibly change it.
Of course. So as he touches it and his hand glows blue, as he pulls out a pearl in his hand, you see What do you think this item is?
Well, when I attuned to it, I believed it to be armor of slashing resistance.
You are not wrong, but
However, it also seems to be armor of piercing allowance.
Also not wrong. This is armor of vulnerability.
Of course.
Uh,
Damn you, God!
It doubles all damage done by piercing weapons and has all damage done by slashing weapons.
I figured as much.
As for the changing of the enchantment, I can't quite perform that. I'd have to remove the enchantment first, meaning essentially the price is null and void anyways.
Can you remove one of the enchantments, not both?
It's a single enchantment.
I don't know
Curse.
that. I'm a fighter, not a mage.
It's a curse, not quite. It comes with the enchantment. Something was wrong when made.
Yeah, so it's a, how you might say, garbage magical item.
I would not say it's
A
garbage.
double-edged sword.
I'd say it's a.
I think it looks quite nice.
I'd
on
say
you.
it's a double-edged spear.
I say it looks quite nice on you.
Well, I believe the appearance is more due to you than the armor. I mean, this is the
I'll take that.
lion armor,
I'll
so-
take that as a compliment. As you see his his sharp fang teeth smile at you. He's still dressed in like these red fine robes.
I need something about that because it's not very useful to me in the state it is in.
Well, maybe you can sell it off. Melt it down. I can always retransmogrify your.
How much would it cost to get it enchanted with a resistance instead of vulnerability?
That is quite an expensive enchantment, my friend.
Yeah, so I'll probably be selling it. then.
Upwards of 10,000 gold.
What would you price the armor at? As a question, if you have any kind of idea of that.
In its current state, with the lion on the front, maybe I can't define peanut butter. As
He's just Winston.
yeah, well he is. He's got the Steve Winston voice. Peanut butter, as I would say, 2,200 maybe.
So not as much as worth the armor on its own. Great. Okay. Well, you've been as much of help as you can be, so I imagine I'll be going off. I need to go buy a file for my head.
Ah yes, I see you. I see the
Walking through doors sideways is a lot of fun, but
Oh, Brandon, roll 15.
yeah, I know, Jonathan. I'll do that after. Because
As
yeah, honestly,
Wow.
this is also just another curse because they don't stop fucking growing.
You have to maintain. You gotta shave him, just like I gotta polish my beard.
Winter.
I'm not
Oh,
a fucking cow.
If I ever need a ram, I'll definitely call you first.
I was thinking of buying one, but it seems useless at this point. Redundant, if you would. It seems like everything I get is just a double-edged sword. Hey, can you check out this ring for me? Is it like Ring of Fire vulnerability as well?
Do you want it to?
By
As
the,
he- as
the,
he- as
the
he
statement you
reaches down and
asked,
gra-
I
as he reaches
kind of
down-
want him
As you
to.
reach down and grab it. Oh. He looks very serious. Wintel.
Is he gonna take my finger off? Give it to me straight, dog.
Wintel.
Yes.
Please. This ring is, how do I say, normal. It's just a ring of poison resistance.
I
terribly
thought
sorry.
he was gonna say it was just a ring.
It doesn't even do anything.
It's just a fucking
It's
ring.
A placebo.
It's-
It's the ring of placebo. It requires a tomb. It's still
Why
there.
does he sound so serious?
Oh my god.
Joke.
It was
He
a
said
joke.
Just a normal ring.
Oh, Tiberius isn't much of a jokester.
Ugh.
Well, it did rip a man's arm off.
Yeah, I basically only seen Tiberius be angry.
You're not gonna like me when I'm angry. Well,
So, would you like to come in for tea?
not much of a tea, man. I've got a little bit more work to do. He
Then I
says
guess
rolling a
I'm just
deception check if
babysitting.
he
I
wants
guess
to
I'm-
check it.
I guess Penelope's babysitting Peanut tonight. So,
I can come
but
pick her
she's
up later
very
if you
well.
need.
She's welcome to stay here, anyways. Don't worry about that.
I'm sure Lasagna will be around in the morning to pick her up.
Then I'll be waiting for him.
Because I only see a build. I don't see a building. I just see a hill. As I walk.
Is that all, Window?
That'll be all. Thank you.
Then I wish you good day.
To you as well.
There, Lasagna, your turn.
No, I'm at the Cobra Reserve.
What are you just studying? What I think you're studying?
Yeah.
I'll tell you about it later. Okay.
Okay.
Just roll an investigation check. As a few people helping you here and there, but what are you are you doing? Trying to look up what kind of we'll talk about.
You
We'll
know
talk
what
about
I'm searching.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. So, Varys, you talked to Tiberius also.
Yes.
Hello, Varys. Oh, Windham just stopped by.
Yes, I saw him on the way out. I didn't mean to talk to him though because, well, he's Windhelm. I was wondering. I think I might have mentioned purchasing spell scrolls that you scribed about a month or two ago. I was wondering if you had come up with a list of spells you may be willing to scribe.
Yes, I did.
Would you mind if I come in?
Of course, come in. As he brings you inside, and you see just the clattered, like, horrible room that is his house.
So Windhelm was here earlier.
What level spell are you looking for?
Well, if I had to,
I'm willing to give you one, since you seem to be a good friend of the Baroness.
if I had to scale myself from 1 to 9, that's 3.
Well,
It'll cost you 5,000
As-
gold.
as he picks up an item, this is a dice of clairvoyance.
Hmm.
Just a dice. I like to make it sound fancy. I didn't find it in ruins though.
Is he just rolling a dice now?
Yes, as he rolls a d6. Do you happen to have a glyph of warding?
No, I do not.
Well, then how would you like to be the owner of a spell scroll with glyph of warding? For the low price of a lot. Just kidding.
This is just a regular ring. What are you talking about? This is magic. What are you...
500 for 500 gold.
I think trap spells really aren't my go-to. I think I'm more of a defense, offense.
No, it's
Kind of user.
Glyph of Warding is pretty defensive. I mean,
Well, that's a trap. Glyph of Warding's a trap.
well, you
Not
love
really.
traps.
Well, 100 does, but Varys doesn't.
maybe my clairvoyant dice isn't as clairvoyant as it like to be.
How
about
didn't...
Old person.
That one's pretty good.
What does it do?
You can select a humanoid within 30 feet of you, and they're
Heck,
paralyzed.
this would have been great for you last night.
It would have been.
It's a concentration spell for 1 minute.
How much do you think sell that for?
300 gold.
Oh, that one 300. Level of warning is 500.
Third
Oh,
level,
level.
third level,
Oh,
second
okay.
level.
What level spell is Hold Person?
Second level.
300's not a bad price, actually.
It's pretty good on a new spell. Useful.
Yeah. I'll take that.
Then, I shall have it ready for you in a week.
Alright. I did not notice Peanut with Windhelm on his way out. Did she stop by here?
She's upstairs playing with Penelope right now.
Oh. Do you mind calling her down?
Oh, of
I
course.
imagine we won't be seeing each other for quite some time.
As you hear him yell up, Penelope, yelling, you know.
He calls on.
As can you get Peanut down here, please? Varys, like see. As you hear Varys, as you see Peanut running down the stairs.
Hello, Peanut.
Hi, Varys.
I imagine I won't be for quite some time.
Yeah, I'm going out with lasagna.
On a date? 6, 7, 8.
Just wanted to get a look at you before I leave.
Sounds creepy.
Or-
9.
That's great.
Hi. She waves to you, and
was-
as she
was
takes
Tena-
off, as she has her Yeti mask, she takes off.
Was Tenna grow or
Take
no?
take these with you just in case, and I give her a bag of 20 caltrops.
Sure, man.
We take it.
Jonathan, was Tenna grow or no? Was it 10 and above or?
Yeah, no, it's 11 and above.
Okay.
And then I say, I'll see you in months.
You went home, or see Varys.
I already missed one home. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I wanted to
7,
do
8.
something else. I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, my off time stuff. I might change. Okay.
Is there anything else you want to do that's not downtime?
No, not really. I just
Okay.
want to get down.
Windhelm, is there anything you want to do that's not downtime?
I'm not picking up my helmet till downtime, so I don't need to
Alright.
be picking up the helmet. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My horns are not 28 inches, Jonathan.
Varys, just mark up the 300 gold so I don't have to remember.
I'm gonna die, Jonathan.
Why?
My horns are 28 inches.
Did you roll 15 times?
Yeah.
His horns are over 2 feet
How
tall.
how much are they?
28.
20.
They're over 2 feet long.
Windhelm's got a
Oh my
strong
God.
neck now.
Okay,
I gotta go fucking buy a file for him. I
that's
didn't
it.
buy him before.
Guys, as you guys all go to sleep in the River's Rest after wait by the rogues, you guys go to sleep for the night.
Fucking, except for
That means
Windhelm's been lonely tonight.
next week we shall be gifted by
Oh, no.
Brandon's
Oh no.
one shot.
Oh no, I don't. I quit.
During the week, guys, I will be
I quit.
giving you guys each your own sessions.
No, I quit. I quit, Jonathan.
So,
I'm fired.
good night, farewell. If there's anything else you guys like to do,
Thank you
do it
all
now.
for watching.
Hey, Jonathan, you want to do
Like,
horror
comment,
off
subscribe,
time?
follow on Twitch, do all that jazz.
Not right now.
Fuck me. Goodbye, everybody.